Hello, everybody. You can hear me now? We are... Hello, hello. Howdy do, friendos. So, I am going to admit, I am way more tired than I expected. What I'm going to do is I am going to kill the camera. As in, the camera will be off, and I'm just going to move the timer up top, and I'm going to get into a phone call with some buddies. If these buddies want to leave early, they can, but I figure some of the content will be us bouncing off of each other. Hello, hello, and we can go from there. So I'm going to turn off the camera, but you're going to still hear my voice. Don't panic, I'm still here. Oh, look at me! Hi! I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. No, no, no. I'm not leaving. Don't think I am. I'm just going to get into a phone call with some friends. Some friends that I have been teasing relentlessly throughout the entire playthrough of what we've been doing. Hopefully they'll get into the call. Alright, I'm entering Discord right now. And let's give it a minute. If these boys don't pick up, Rune Lord boys, are you still in chat? Like, oh, they didn't pick up. Well, okay. Hold up. Yeah, Rune Lord. Okay, fuck it. Hey, Rune Lord boys. You wanna react with me? Rune Lord, okay, fuck
it. Give me a moment to get my mic set back up because I kind of put it away.
Hey, Rune Lord boys. You wanna... I'm hearing me.
Yeah. Give me a moment to get my mic set back up.
That's fine. Yeah, we'll just do that. So, I originally... yeah. Give me a minute. I'm going back into Discord. Hey! Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Did you end it, like, immediately? Hold on. Like, now I'm getting messages. No one picked up. Hold up. This may take a second. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... So, what the fuck?
Well, react to what?
I just sat down with dinner. Oh, okay, okay. Here's what I'll do then. Invites to, so I invited the Strixhaven boys in here.
Test. Do I sound okay?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, now to go. Okay, hold on a second. Yo,
oh, there it is.
There you are. Hello.
Yeah. Wait, are you live right now?
We're live, yes. So yes. Don't say bad things.
I'm gonna stop immediately and say hi, everyone. I am so glad I clarified that right away.
I'm glad we did. Okay, hold up. All right, so you didn't pick up, and I gave a time, and like I was like, oh, okay. All right, hold on.
Yeah, no, I was finishing up making the cracked chicken, so.
All right.
That shit is delicious.
Apologies. Yeah, sorry, Rune Lord boys. I'm sorry. They picked up. I'm giving priority to them. So
sorry, man. Yeah, you said 10 minutes, so I was trying to get like my drinks and stuff ready and all that, you know.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna share my screen, so you should be able to see that, and you don't
basically
have to
see without a delay.
You don't. Yeah, you can see it without a delay. I'm gonna play it real quick so that we can test that you can see and hear it. Okay.
Okay.
Can you hear that?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. So, chat, I will explain what's going on in just a second. Give me a moment to set up. But otherwise, yeah, we should be good to go soon. I need to change. I need to change the thing to just chatting, or actually, we can keep it on Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, we'll just change the title to reacting to old D&D videos. Sounds good for me. All right, so, yeah, chat. Pell, at Pell, you can still, not my videos, any videos. So you could still donate 1 sub to suggest video, and it I'm gonna suggest a 5-minute-ish like time limit. You know.
Okay, then that just throws like all of the ones that I had in my head.
Well, what were you thinking? What were you thinking?
Well, I was gonna say, because is it, you know, does it have to be specifically D&D/Pathfinder related? Because there is always the Hunter the Parenting stuff, which is Vampire the Masquerade, or technically it's Hunter the Reckoning. But that shit is hilarious.
Have you seen the old gamers videos? Like I kind of wanted to show chat like the gamers.
No, yeah, go ahead with this stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
They also have Dark Dungeon, which I think you remember.
Dude, Dark Dungeon is so funny. Like
So there's Dark Dungeon, Gamers, and then the Gamers Darkness Rising, which is definitely better than the first, because I think they learned from the first one.
Mm-hmm. So like we could switch to it. The thing is, the gamers video is very old. So like some parts of it are a little cringy, but like and I would even skip like certain parts, but like it's still very funny. It's still very good.
When I think of old D&D stuff, the first thing that comes to mind was like the Dead Alewives Watchtower thing with like the Penny Arcade. No, it wasn't Penny Arcade. What was the one that used like the Final Fantasy characters? You have any idea? 8-bit something or other?
I think I know what you're talking. Isn't it 8-bit studio? I thought it was Penny Arcade. No.
I don't remember.
They basically did an animation for the Dead Alewives Watchtower D&D. You know, D&D, Satan's game. You know. Where are the cheetahs?
Are you real quick? Is it showing you the right window?
Now it is.
Oh, now it is.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't. Okay, so chat, if you want to switch the video up, you can go ahead and donate any amount of subs to do it. Or if you want me to take a shot, because I'm super tired and I'm going to collapse right after this, because I've been streaming for about...
Yeah, I found it.
About 9 hours. You can do that. Takoa, you donated 100 subs. We'll watch your thing.
Damn.
Dragons.
Dude, no. Like, Takoa's a fucking Chad. Like
this
that.
is old. Like, this is so old for me.
Oh,
like, I don't...
Door Monster would be a really good one. Have you seen all of Door Monster, Yeti?
It doesn't ring a bell at all.
Oh, dude, you're in for a treat. Okay, let's do this one first. This is an 8-bit reenactment of Dungeons & Dragons. I think I remember this one. Isn't this the one that's like, oh, is the barmaid hot? Is this the one I'm thinking of?
Yes.
Okay. No, this one's good. How old is this video? This video is an 8-bit reenactment of D&D.
This was the YouTube reposting of a much older video. Okay. But like the Dead Alewives Watchtower did like little audio things. It was just a CD, you know, and they made little audio skits and stuff, and this was one of the ones. And then these guys who made the comic, where they were using Final Fantasy characters and making jokes about the first Final Fantasy until they kind of started doing their own plot, but still using the sprites. I believe they were the group that made this, playing off of some of the archetypes that they had set up in the comic. So.
Oh, man, it's crazy.
Satan's game. Your children, like it or not, are attracted in their weaker years to the occult, and a game like D&D fuels their imagination and makes them feel special, while drawing them deeper and deeper into the bowels of El Diablo. This afternoon, The Dead Alewives Watchtower invites you to sit in on an actual gaming session. Observe the previously unobservable as a hidden camera takes you to the inner sanctum of Dungeons and Dragons.
Trigger warning, chat. You are about to see Cheetos.
Door to the north. You are now by yourself, standing in a dark room. The pungent stench
Tough
of
crowd,
building emanates
man.
from the
I like the really bad like the voicing that they're doing, like purposely
Yeah.
bad.
Yes.
wet dungeon walls.
Where are the Cheetos?
They're right
Oh,
next
I
to you.
called it! Oh my god!
I've never seen this bit, and you fucking called it.
I called it! Holy shit! Come on, that makes it even better.
You've never seen this fucking bit.
Oh no, I swear I've never seen this. But I totally named it.
In the fridge, duh!
I want to cast a spell. Can I have a Mountain Dew?
Yes, you can have a Mountain Dew, just go get it!
I can cast any of these, right? On the list?
Yes, any of the first level ones.
I'm gonna get a soda. Anyone want one? Hey, Graham, I'm not in the room, right?
What room?
I want to cast Magic Missile. The room where he's casting all these spells from.
He hasn't cast anything yet!
I am, though, if you'd listen. I'm casting Magic Missile.
Why are you casting Magic Missile? There's nothing to attack here.
I'm attacking the darkness.
Fine. You attack the...
Okay, Takoa, you want to explain that one? Because like that's an old joke.
No, actually, so when I originally heard this, I was just getting into D&D, so I didn't know about that one.
Okay,
and
so
like I said, the audio for this was recorded in 1996.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, the old, Magic Missile doesn't miss, so if you cast it at the
Yeah,
darkness, like, it's just a logical fallacy, and it's just really
Oh,
funny.
okay. Sorry, I thought you were trying to say that there was like a history to this kind of joke. It's like, no, yeah, it would hit the dark. Well,
It would hit the dark, yeah,
it would hit
exactly.
the absence of light.
Darkness. There's an elf in front of you.
Whoa!
That's me, right?
He's wearing a brown tunic.
His lisp.
He has gray hair and blue eyes.
No, I don't. I have gray eyes.
Let me see that sheet.
Well, it says I have blue, but I decided I wanted gray eyes.
Whatever. Okay, you guys can talk to each other now if you want.
I'm more worried about all the discarded
I am
tissues
Gulfstaff,
around that
Sorcerer
mage.
of Light.
Then how come you had to cast Magic Missile?
You guys are being attacked.
Do I see that happening?
No, you're outside by the tavern.
Cool, I get drunk.
There are 7 ogres surrounding you.
How could they surround us? I had Mordenkainen's magical watchdog cast.
No, you didn't.
I'm getting drunk. Are there any girls there?
I totally did. You asked me if I wanted any equipment before this adventure, and I said no. But I need material components for all my spells, so I cast Mordenkainen's faithful watchdog.
But you never actually cast it.
Roll the dice to see if I'm getting drunk.
Yeah, you are.
Are there any girls there?
Yeah.
I did, though. I completely said when you asked me.
No, you didn't. You didn't actually say that you were casting the spell. So now there's ogres, okay?
Ogres? Man, I got an ogre slaying knife. It's got a +9 against ogres.
You're not there. You're getting drunk.
Okay, but if there's any girls there, I want to do them.
There you have it. A frightening look into America's most frightening pastime. Remember that it's not your children's fault that they're being drawn into a satanic world of nightmare. It's their gym teacher's fault for making them feel outcast when they couldn't do one single pull-up.
What the yeah, Justin, are you amazed at the realism of that particular fucking bit? Oh, this video is just classic. It's terrible by today's standards, but it's really funny.
Oh, what? No. How is that?
Great.
Come on. I was actually thinking about the amount of editing that had to go into that, and
Well, that was just Flash.
Okay, so
wait, do you mean for
I
the
never had
animation
to
or
use
for the audio?
I meant the audio. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because the Dead Alewives Watchtower was around from. They did comedy stuff from the 80s to the 90s, and this was one of the this is the one they're known for because of a Flash animation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never worked in Flash. I guess I was thinking they were using old Adobe Premiere type of thing, you know? and like how much harder it would have been to do that.
I think Flash is older than Premiere, dude. Like, if I'm thinking right.
It probably is. I remember everything being on Flash. I had no idea how you used it. I still don't, but
dude, like it's tedious. Like, I know when My Little Pony started, they used Flash, and I commended them just for making that show look good in Flash. You know.
So Stuart Tabroni confirmed.
I have a kid. Remember, like I've got a little girl child.
I was gonna say, wasn't I trying to like set up a whole thing for for JoJo and you and Elena?
Yeah, no, that was really.
You still have all the books, don't you?
I do, dude. I that was so good. We tried to do a My Little Pony one shot with one of my former editors, and like I put real effort into the dragon that I made. I made a little dragon, and he was all about friendship and everything, and like and like the editor like kind of was a dick about it, like so I didn't have fun. Yeah, My Little Pony's a fine kid show. That's why, like, it was good.
Yeah, but you were saying this was back in the Flash days, which I know your kid isn't old enough to be born at that point.
I mean, no, Friendship Was Magic was made in Flash, at least the first several episodes.
I don't know what that means.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, what Flash
friendship is? No, but Friendship Is Magic. Like that means nothing to me.
That is the latest show.
Okay, well, how was I supposed to know that?
Well, it was the latest one at the time. I think there's a new reboot out.
Yeah, there's something about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody's kind of like fallen off the face of the earth for it because the first one actually was amazingly well done. And then this other one, they're kind of like, this one's kind of weird and off-putting, and we don't like any of the characters, so bye.
Y'all care if I invite my high school buddy Justin in?
Of course. No. I mean, yeah, no, that's fine.
Me meet new people? Oh.
I know, like Jacoa, you're just so socially shy. I understand.
I mean, do you not understand we play D&D together? I thought it's assumed we don't like meeting new people.
That's why we're still together. It's just like, so.
I still love that.
That's why you're stuck with us.
Oh, no. Dude, I am, you have no idea how much money I just made from that last session you just watched.
Oh, no, I was watching and then I got banned, and that wasn't fun.
You got put in a timeout. Calm your tits.
Alright. I said something funny, but no, someone had to overreact.
I think you missed a message from Justin, by the way.
I saw it. He said he doesn't have a headset. That's fine. Okay. Have you seen, this is Door Monster. They do great D&D sketches. I'm going to play this one for you.
Wait, is this the one with like the guy who has a stack of sheets?
No, that's the gamers. That's the gamers.
Oh, that's the gamers. Okay.
This
I was gonna say like the bard one.
Yeah, that's Darkness Rising.
As if killing the bard impresses us.
I resurrect the chicken.
All right, this bit's really. I'm gonna play this one.
Yeah. Okay.
My God! Did you kill that man? No. Right, of course. How silly of me. Did you see what happened to him?
Yep. Some crazy, rugged man ran through here, slashed him through the chest with a rapier, and just left him for dead.
That's dreadful. Different guy, though.
Different guy, yeah.
Well, what were you doing here, then?
Oh, I'm on my way to, give my sword to the king.
You have to give your sword to the king?
Yes. He said that he would like to see it, so I am, in fact, delivering my sword to the king.
That makes sense. But how did you get in here? The gates have been shut all day.
I was already in here.
You what?
Yeah, I'm a part of the king's royal court.
You are not.
I am too.
What are you?
I'm a viceroy.
What's a viceroy?
I'm in charge of managing the king's vices, you know, alcohol, pipeweed, sword, acupuncture.
Right, forgive me. I'm still learning faces around here. What I'm really confused by is, if you didn't kill that man, who did?
You did.
What? How dare you? Oh my god, you're right.
How dare you murder this man and then blame the king's viceroy?
I'm so sorry, sir. I don't know why I did this. I don't even know how I did this.
And with a chicken, no less.
What?
To kill an innocent man is one thing, but to take the life of a poor, defenseless creature as well.
That can't be right. That doesn't even make any sense. Oh my god, I beat this poor man to death with a chicken.
Yes, you did, Greg.
My name isn't Greg. My name is Greg, and I've killed a chicken with a man.
Well, I'll be off to the throne room now.
Wait! There is no throne room. This is a democracy.
Really, that's what toppled this?
I have seen the light, sir. And you are under arrest. Oh my god.
Oh.
Someone killed Greg.
That is my favorite fucking bit from them because, like, you know that this happened in their campaign, and like they were like, we need to make a bit out of this. You know for a fact that like this happened to them specifically, or you've been in this situation.
I'm waiting for someone to.
No, go ahead.
I'm waiting for the live action skit of the dragon dildo scene from our campaign.
Oh no! Have you actually seen? Okay. No. Hold on. Sex Dungeon Master DnD.
Oh, I think I've seen this. It's brilliant. It's freaking brilliant.
Okay, now chat. This bit is back when College Humor was fucking funny, and not just
what
funny.
happened to them?
Not just like, funny, hilarious.
I still think that their best skit is that Tetris skit.
Oh yeah.
Like, what happened to them? Because they were huge, when I was in college, and then they just died. Died horrible.
Essentially, it's the same problem everything else did. They went political. They saw some success with some of their political stuff, and they ran with it.
And then trying to clean up jokes and stuff. It's like, it's called college humor. Fucking grow up.
Like, dude, one of their first bits that really got them famous was, I'm trying to remember, it was a "We Didn't Start the Fire" parody. And in the song, they dropped the F slur, like, straight up. But it's quoting a bit on their website, because it's two girls making it out on a beer keg, and then they made a song out of the comment section. It's really good. I can't play it because of the F slur, but it's really funny. They've done a few good things. Takiris mentions, you mean like that, bring me the light so I can light this torch? My first D&D session I ever did, I was playing a fighter, and we were trying to sneak into this orc castle, and I didn't know how to play, and I was just trying not to mess it up. I was trying to be the most helpful guy in the fucking table. Yeah, we didn't start the flame war. That's the song. Thank you. So I was trying not to, like, be weird, I guess. I was trying to be as helpful as I could be. So we snuck into this orc castle, and we went to the chamber of one of the guys in charge, and we're apparently supposed to talk to him, but I didn't know that. So we're in his room, and there's two chambers to this room. One chamber is like blocked off with a curtain, and one is blocked off with magical darkness. And I'm sitting there because I was going to sneak into one of the rooms and stab the guy in the head. And so I'm sitting there, and
Were you playing a rogue?
I was not. I was playing a fighter, actually. And
oh yeah, that's a much better rogue.
And I've got a candle in my hand, and I'm like, hey, help me light this candle so I don't trip and fall. And so my Justin, who's in chat right now, is like, cool, I got flint and steel, and he's like trying to like create sparks to light my candle. Meanwhile, his uncle is standing above us with a torch. Said, do you need a light? We're like, oh, thank God, that'll be so helpful so that we don't roll negatives.
I'm sorry, I just would have loved it. He goes, Here, hand me that flint and steel. Here, hold this torch.
Yeah, that was pretty much like the
so much better.
That was pretty much the energy. Was like he's holding the torch, trying to give us like light so we don't fuck up. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. All right, so this bit is called Sex Dungeons and Dragons, and it's the bit I quote all the time whenever we talk about like just equipment. And chat, I want you to guess which bit I'm always gonna quote. So 1 gifted sub in your name if you can guess what bit I always quote. And anyone who's a regular to Lit Deb streams, you don't get to guess.
Do I get to guess?
No!
Aww.
You know the bit.
I have no idea what you're referring
Thanks
to.
again for night, Adam.
All right. Do I get to guess? If you know the bit ahead of time, no.
Oh, no problem. I hope you don't mind I invited my friend. She told me she's an incredible dungeon master.
Which one of you worms am
seen
I
this.
humiliating first?
Meet Goddess Elena.
Adam, I thought you said she was a dungeon master.
I'm a dungeon mistress.
Oh, man, I'm really fouled up. Sorry, guys. I guess game night's off.
Why? It's your time. Let's do this.
Then let the adventure begin!
Your party enters a dungeon. An undead breeze blows in. Before you stands an orc holding a whip. He lashes it at...
Okay, then I evade.
No, you take that 1d4 damage and you like it. You deserve it. Again! 1d4 damage!
I enter the wizard's hut.
Big mistake. As soon as you cross the threshold, you feel a click under your feet. Suddenly you're bound by chains, clamped tightly to your nipples.
Wait, they're nipple clamps?
Oh yeah.
That means I can use my thieves' disarm traps. 19!
I am Ragnar, a barbarian from the frozen...
Sorry. That just sounds like something like Yeti would do. Like, but my hands aren't bound, right?
No, yeah, because it would be one of these things of, oh god, something bad has happened. How do I get out of it?
It's like you're ruining the spirit of the encounter.
Yeah. Just go with it. Just go with it.
Just go with it.
Your nipples are clamped. Come on, just go with it.
There was no proof, all right?
There was no proof that my nipples are clamped. No proof.
There is no proof.
North, good with an axe, but better with a horn of mead.
Tell me what Ragnar's into.
Okay, well, he's got a 3 in acrobatics and a 2 in animal handling.
I mean, like foot play, butt play, menophilia, crushing. Tell me what makes Ragnar squeal.
Oh, well, he's a barbarian, so I guess crushing?
You dirty little... Pat gets cornered by an angry dragon.
Okay, can I subdue the dragon with my ball gag and then step on its penis with my boot?
Do you have a ball gag on your character sheet, Patrick?
Well, no.
Well, then you can't do that, can you, Patrick?
Can I give him my ball gag?
That's gonna be a whole turn.
Let's do it.
Ragnar's begging me to hurt him, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, Ragnar wants you to hurt him. Roll the die and give him what he deserves.
Babe?
Oh, hey, babe, we're like almost done with the adventure. Would you mind watching TV just like for a little while longer?
Sure, take your time.
Thanks.
As you pointed out, they're learning. Like both of them are. Like they're all getting into it. This is, it's a wholesome sex D&D game, I think.
Oh yeah,
it's wholesome.
You can't drip hot wax on my scrotum, numbnuts. Where'd you get the candle from? It's in my bag of holding, deal weed. That's bullshit, and you know it.
Guys, I'm the dungeon mistress. We'll just say that Pat had his gimp hold the candle, okay?
That's the rule. 15 or higher. Fit the butt plug into Ragnar's rectum. If you don't, we all lose.
I know, stop pressuring me. Whoa!
Natural 20, critical hit.
Ragnar's coming!
Critolopterus is coming too.
You all just leveled up.
I'm assuming it's the you'll take that 1d4 damage and like
Nope,
or something like that.
That's not the one. That's not the one.
Really? Okay.
That's not the.
I sorry, I could totally see you doing that.
Like,
I think there's an after scene too.
Yeah, there's. Oh, is there an after scene? Maybe.
I think so.
Hey guys.
Nah, it's a shill.
No?
No.
Damn it! I thought okay.
Triple A. Yes, it is the ball gag bit. Did you write
the
ball
ball
gag on your character sheet?
Got it.
I fucking love that so much. That is my favorite fucking line from this bit. It's so fucking funny. All right, I gotta gift Triple A sub. Okay, so how do I do that? /gift. Quantity. Gift 1.
Oh yeah, you can gift specific. Yeah.
I can gift it to somebody. I'm trying to see who I can gift it to. How? It's been a minute, and almost everyone in chat right now is a member right now, so or a subscriber. So, gift 1.
How do you accept it? Like the gifts? You know, when somebody gifts a subscription.
It should say.
I don't know. We'll find out in a moment, right?
Yeah, I'm about to gift it, so it might go out randomly.
I can.
Oh, Peleos dropped it for me. Okay. You're just giving it. You don't have to accept it. Oh, wait, do you have it?
Okay.
Yo, Yeti, just type in chat right now real quick. Gift Yeti. Are you in chat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gift. Oh, shit. Replying to YetiCast /gift. Quantity. 1 at Yeti. Oh, you are. I think you're your subscriber right now, aren't you? He has a sub icon. Okay, so.
Yeah, he's got the 3-month subscriber icon.
Yeah. We've already been. All right, I'll just. You are no. You are. We already gifted. No. I said I'd do one. I'd do one. So I'm gifting 1 randomly. Because I guess there's no one in chat right now. I dropped one. Yeah, no.
35.
Oh yeah, Pell dropped one for the sake of sharing a video. All right, Pell, send me a video in Discord. I'll show it off. I am in chat. I'm aware.
Also,
yes.
Back to what you said earlier.
Yes, sir.
When you get into a bad situation, aren't you supposed to try and get out of it? Like, isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Yes, but then there's a certain part where you have to realize that the fates are leaning against you. And
not if you think hard enough.
Lying.
That's not what the dice say.
No, I think those nat ones really did show off exactly what they're trying to say.
Yeah, no.
No, those weren't for lying.
Well, no,
that's different.
There's a difference between like, listen, dude, like just go, like, and like, okay, now you have a chance to get out of it. You know what I mean? Like.
You know, if it goes to that one session, it was like there is no way I would let myself get naked forcefully. It's just like that wasn't going to happen.
Oh no, that one's fine. Like, but you basically had to negotiate. Like, I was giving you the option to negotiate a way to chat to anyone who has no fucking clue what he's talking about. In our Strixhaven campaign, his brother is going to be the next Oracle of Strixhaven, so he's like destined to be
allegedly
he is destined to be the next guy, and he's playing like basically little like upstart brother, and he basically pranked him by stealing his spell book, and then and then the guy shows up, says, "Hey, I did some magic bullshit. I know it was you."
Any low-level divination?
yeah, like I did. And like essentially, holy shit, this is a long video, dude. How long do I have to watch, Pell? 1:53 to 4:33. Okay, cool. That works. So yeah, he just would not let it go that this was the adventure today. And he kept saying, "There's no."
Are you gonna get on the bus, or are we gonna leave you behind? You know.
And we always
didn't have proof. They didn't have any. Nobody brought together proof.
They sure did, though.
It's a magic like
that was hearsay.
That was
divination magic exists, and you're at a wizard college. I mean, come on.
Not only that, they found like the shit in your room. Like they went to your fucking room.
Anyone could have put that there. Where's the forensics?
Yeah, the magic.
Just treat it like a Title IX, dispute. It's their word against yours.
Oh, then you're screwed. Yeah, then there's no recourse.
Now he understands. Now he fucking gets it. Now he fucking gets it. Oh my god. All I had to do was to like turn it against women, and he gets it. Like, what are you mad? Like, oh my god, that's so funny. What's your class race combo? They're asking. You can go ahead and do that. I'm gonna take down the curtain because it's hot.
For what? Wait. Who's
Azure?
Oh wait, are we talking for Strixhaven?
Yeah, Strixhaven.
Oh, halfling druid of the spore.
At what point did my mic disconnect?
I don't know. Maybe I've just been hearing your voice in my head.
It was like by the time I got back in, the conversation was changed.
Since I'm the record keeper for fucking Strixhaven.
Yeah, Takoa, why don't you drop it?
All right, let's hear. Mad is just a human fighter, which we are using a weird offshoot class called Archer for him. It's a really bad battle master, but whatever. He's a Unahan Mox Falconian. Then we got Milo Tondletop, my halfling druid, Circle of the Spores. Then we have Saruman, no last name. He's a wizard, School of Illusion. Are we actually changing it off of that, or no? Are you sticking to that one?
Are you keeping? Do you want to change?
Oh, I'd have to look into it a bit more.
Okay, let me ask this then, because every time I try to talk to you about it, you're always kind of like, "That's a lot of info, and I'm not paying attention."
Well, that's because you info dump the fuck out of me.
Okay.
All I do is read like the 3 things that.
No. It is not the 3. It is the 600 pages and then 300 reference pages.
I'm Takoa, I love you to death, but I'm a little bit on Yeti's side on this one.
When I talk to him about his class, I just go, "Okay, this is what Illusion does." I read the School of Illusion, and then I read the School of Enchantment.
Yeah, don't do
That's
that.
it.
Don't do that. like say you make illusions. Don't read the whole school. Just like give examples.
Well, that's the funny part. I did that at first, and then it was like I don't get it, and I'm like, fucking. Anyway, the last one, Violetto Fairbristle, Howlin, Wizard, School of Enchantment, played by Literature Devil.
Wizard, School of what?
His School of Enchantment.
Oh, I thought you said Jenner, and I'm like Caitlyn?
What?
Like, I thought you said Jenner for whatever reason.
Violetto Jenner?
Okay, so for some reason, I know why. Because you just needed to add a character to the campaign so you can get access to the content. But I've got in here Balazar, Luckguard, Gabrofang. Your Dragonborn Paladin.
Oh, him! with fucking D6. Oh my god. That was.
I loved the characters, but man, that.
I'm not gonna talk shit about
I still
buddy.
love that lizard man.
Yeah. I'm not gonna talk shit about him, but he's a good guy. I don't think he understands how to run a D&D show. Is what I'll say.
No, I think he just wants to tell a story.
Yeah, that too.
And that's not a bad thing. Just write a book. It was
Yeah, it was very much there was not a lot of negotiation in that particular one. Peleos wants to react to this. He's like Peleos is chomping at the bits for this. So I can invite him in, but like which guy? I'm not gonna say actually.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just it wasn't
the dude with the face.
We were not. I will say we were not a good mix. We were not the best. There's no animosity at all.
I think there were also some players that really wanted to be there, and then I think there were others that weren't.
Yeah, that too. That doesn't help.
That didn't help at all.
No. Oh my god. Like it's not even all his fault. It's just a show.
The Doctor was fantastic.
Oh my God! Yes, he was. God,
we're just gonna keep making very general, amorphous statements.
I feel so bad because, like, oh my God, I loved that. And the problem is too, I feel when we left that game, like that guy in particular had an immense distrust and distaste for the rest of us because of how one player acted.
Is it the one we're both thinking of?
It's the one player we're both thinking of who was just kind of a douche the whole time. Ruined it for everybody, and
yeah, I would agree with that.
I said I was new to the game.
Bro, it ain't you. No. Okay, no. Here's the thing, Yeti. You are inexperienced, and you are not quite as comfortable on stream with like me and Takoa yet. But like, no, you are eager and you are having fun. This player was a standoffish kind of dickhole, like during the entire thing. Like I was embarrassed to have suggested him.
Oh,
I
did love my lizardfolk fighter Vargak though.
No, we all like that was there was some notable good attempts there. I really liked your guy.
Listening back there.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just kidding. Listening back, there is a massive change from where we started to where it is now. Because like all the jokes and stuff, it's more in-game stuff. It's not just it's not out of game and trying to make each other laugh. Like it's going deeper into the character and just like doing it through them. And then a bit more banter.
If I had any suggestions, I was gonna say if I had any suggestions, we got off topic hard, and a lot of it is you and Mad basically doing your bro flirting thing, and like, you need to like reel it in. That's all I'm asking.
I was gonna say the biggest thing I would say, and this includes in Lit Dev's campaign too, is stay on target, like that.
Okay, so, with Bror, I don't know. I thought I was more playing the character in that circumstance.
I mean, you and Mad. Okay. I will say this is more Mad than you, but Mad will like fucking bully the shit out of you in Strixhaven, and you cannot take the L sometimes. like
failure occur for fuck's sake.
Yeah, like you refused. Like I'm not. I promise I'm not bullying you. This is loving constructive criticism. I promise. Okay, like. But like, yeah, there are times it's just like, guys, we got to keep going. We have 2 hours. We have 2 hours to play.
So this is like, so you remember when we were doing the whole thing with like the kobolds and stuff, and you just had my character just go, "All right," and I just asked the direct question to the freaking thing because you guys are like, "Yeah, so about our company and the company and investigating." Oh. I'm sitting here going, "Holy shit! Can we move on to the next room?"
The issue I think I always had with Siremon, like, wasn't it's so conflicted with how he respond. Bror, so easy to know how it's going to respond. Like, it's not going the right way. Axe. It's like, okay, this door's not opening. Axe. It's so simple.
Yeah, Bror kept it. He kept it spiffy. Yeah.
There's
sorry.
Oh no!
Just before we go back from that other campaign thing, Stuart, the thing that has lasted with me really long from that whole event though was when we were doing the promos for it, and you were just like, "And the outstanding star for tonight is Takoa." I was just like, "Yeah, I did a good job." He liked the voice acting. Yeah.
No, like you stole the show sometimes. I that's always funny to me when I invite like a big name and like someone like completely like. Do you remember the Puffin Forest campaign? The one shot, special, special Pokemon Investigation Task Force.
Oh yes, yeah. With this is the flashlight, right?
Yeah, the Maglite guy. So,
yeah, Maglite. Yeah,
dude. Yeti. I'm sorry. I don't mean to exclude you. We invited Puffin Forest. You've watched his animations, right?
Oh, like all of them.
Puffin Forest is how I found you originally, man.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Puffin did he did a Pokemon DnD video. So we invited him on, and he he brought his 2 friends, and I had Alex do a one-shot with them. And I thought that Puffin was going to steal the show. No, Puffin's buddy came in as this Canadian, like mall cop that uses a mag light, and he was the funniest motherfucker we've ever had on the show. he was role-playing circles around all of them. He was the most competent party member, but he was the comedy character. It was great. He was so talented, and I feel bad too because he went through a real rough patch, and there was nothing I could do about it because he was kind of hoping we could do something. I just felt terrible.
No, they can get.
I could roleplay. Give me a Kender. Fuck off, Justin. Under no circumstance am I letting you play a Kender. Okay, Pal has been waiting very patiently, so let's play this one.
Our party was given the opportunity to adopt a young child, 7 years old, who was the son of one of the player's characters who died. The character's
that's going to be a big mistake.
Was that we take care of his child.
Oh no.
One woman in our group vehemently refused, not even in character, but out of character, as she empathetically stated she hated the idea of taking care of a male baby.
Whoa, wait, what? Okay, that took a turn.
This seems like a politically charged video. Who is this? Ooh. Who is this? Neckbeardia DnD. Okay.
Oh, this is a green text person.
This is a green text.
Like what you were doing for a bit.
Oh God, I felt so embarrassed making that content. I'm not gonna lie. I respect the fuck out of Crit Crab, but like those I don't like those videos. Like Crit Crab makes it work, but. You know, these just...
It's not as engaging, though, because it's just reading someone else's story.
Yeah, to me, it feels like dishonest content. It feels like reaction content. I'm not going to post this reaction shit, because I just feel like it's dishonest content. But, like, yeah.
It just feels like farming other people's stuff is what
I'm not even sure if it's reaction, because you're just reading it. You're not really reacting.
Like... My biggest thing is if they were to like take an animation and put it to the green text, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. You kind of
that's transformative and
exactly.
Yeah.
But if you're kind of audiobooking it, I'm kind of like,
And the fact that these channels make thousands, like
I know it bothers me.
Like the thing is, at least she's reading it. What's really embarrassing are the people who will put it to a fucking robot and then make.
I hate that. I immediately shut down the video if there's a robot talking. Immediately.
It makes me angry. It feels like stealing. You could always put it on and leave a chair empty. All right, sorry. I'll keep going. I'll keep going. Yeah. We're gonna listen.
Period. And proudly boasted that she had aborted a male baby before.
Go. Okay, this took another turn. Jesus, I didn't even read that.
Pell! Pell, buddy, I'm not necessarily comfortable doing this live.
I'm gonna read ahead now. Let's see.
Yeah, okay.
Whoa, why would you proudly boast like that?
Oh my god.
Bards of New York is rating with a party of 6. Bros, give us a minute. Hello.
Read the next paragraph.
The two things. Pell, I'm sorry, bro. I will refund you. I'm backing out. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Pell, buddy, I love you, but I'm gonna back out of that.
I do know what character he was talking about. Okay,
send it to me. Yeah. I'm gonna scout it real quick.
Please, yeah. I'm gonna send that to you.
That was the character. He sent in there's a series of 3 super chats. The first one came out like really dark, and then he pulled it back with each one, and it turned out to be this really interesting character.
Okay. No, you're right. Okay, Pell. Okay, you know what? Okay, no, I remember this.
I'm scouting it.
Okay, but, Pell, we'll come back to this.
But
yeah,
that was his version. I don't know what this version is doing. I know what his was, and it was like, it was just, a crazy complex and the turn of emotion that he was able to put into those 3 super chats was just awesome.
Yeah, no, okay, yeah. Okay, Pell, the thing is, I know Pell very well, and Pell, he wouldn't like cringily suggest something, which is why I was so baffled. And he insisted on coming into the call, and I didn't invite him, so that is on me for not like really doing my due diligence here. I just think I wasn't prepared for that. That's all, buddy. Remember that? Yeah.
That's okay. So does this thing stick the landing? That's the question. Does this video stick the landing, or is it cringe?
All right, tell you what. I will.
Pell stuck the landing.
I will invite. I will invite Pell in now.
It's literally. It just goes right into the next page. I think they talk about it for a little bit. But it's that page, and then the next page where it just basically says, that the husband was pretty fucked up over it. And that she was trying to help him cope with it too, even though she lied the whole time. And then it seems like it goes into a new one after that involving a baby mama.
Okay, I understand. All right, Pell, I'm sending you an invite, and then I'm gonna boot you from the Strixhaven group. So accept my friend request, and I'll let you. I'm gonna let you come in and explain yourself.
Yeah, because I'll say this. So you did see what the title of this is, right?
I am now saying it.
Biggest drama your D&D group survived. That's what the drama was.
Okay.
Oh, and then the next sentence of.
Okay. Yep. I'm rewinding the video so Pell can get in here. Pell, buddy. Okay. Yeah. No. I understand now. Cool.
I'd be surprised if this didn't lead to a divorce.
Dude, it sounds like it did. This sounds like real. Like
no. Based on the next paragraph, yeah. I'd be very surprised if it didn't.
Okay. He is not accepting the request.
Oh.
Yeah, I sent you a friend request. I'm trying to get you in Hill.
In Discord. If
there he is. There he is. I got him. him.
Can you hear me?
There you are, Pell. Okay. There you are.
Yeah, let me just make sure that the stream is quiet enough that I'm not going to hear myself twice.
Okay. I think you can mute yourself. It won't do anything.
Fair. So, yeah, like that one particular character where it was like brother and sister trapped in one body. Mm-hmm. This scenario from the vid is part of what inspired that idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like in the super chat, I couldn't exactly go into this, which is why during that I mentioned just like I have unfortunately seen screenshots of the tweet of what I said in the super chat of going to the clinic to see if it's a girl or an.
I understand. I will. I will start the video, and that way, like if we need, like, tell me if I need to pause at any point. Okay.
Now, does this video stick the landing, or is it just pure cringe?
No, this is just talking about the situation that he made the character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like these two covering the situation, and I think I also saw it on a different channel a while beforehand.
Because I know you took the idea from it and stuck the landing, but I don't know what it feels rough. The waters feel rough for what's going to happen.
Yeah, like
this video,
the story, their group stuck together. I'm pretty sure like they kicked out the problem in this case, and honestly, it probably was not very healthy for the marriage. But
all right,
if it didn't end in a divorce, I'd be like, holy
yeah. Oh my god! Like I couldn't.
I'm gonna play the video then. We're gonna give our raw, unfiltered reaction. Holy shit!
What this is part of our raw, unfiltered emotion, especially like it has escalated so quickly, and I wasn't reading ahead. I started reading ahead, and it's like it's dropping bombs.
All right, so
yeah, like the biggest reason why it's as long, like why the clip is as long as I said it was, is because of their reaction. Because I think it was like earlier the year that they put out this vid, they had their own kid.
Oh,
so it was hitting them hard.
Okay. By the way, chat, so you know, this video is called "Biggest Drama Your D&D Group Survived."
And this particular drama currently on the screen is why it's got that particular notice on the video from YouTube.
What does it say? An abortion is
Up
a
there.
procedure. Oh my god, dude!
What?
Dude, no, look at it. Look at it. An abortion. It says right on the YouTube video, an abortion is a procedure to end pregnancy. It uses medicine.
Yeah, like it.
Wow.
It's the same kind of notification that YouTube started doing with regards to the, as LitDev calls it, beer virus.
Mm-hmm. When people were posting incorrect information. Yeah. Okay.
Any information.
Okay,
Like you could literally talk about what the
before
CDC said themselves, and you would still get the notification put on your video.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to bring up the question immediately. Would it go against any Twitch rules?
I don't know Twitch rules well enough to say definitively, but I don't think it will.
Okay. I will,
because like the things that I know Twitch will get you in trouble for aren't in it, but I don't know how they'll react to the very thing that YouTube put the notification about.
Okay. Well, we'll play the video and we'll bite our way through this. Let's go.
And if in doubt, just start having sex on screen and you'll only get a 7-day ban. They'll ignore everything else.
Wow!
My man. Alex!
Just like that, 100,000 new subscribers. You're welcome.
Oh, you really want to pull that on him during a subathon?
Oh, you're right. I'll never be able to stop streaming.
Kyle.
Oh, that would even hit the joke goal that LitDead got you to set up.
Oh my god. We are at almost 400 subs right now. I owe chat so
You're
much
welcome.
already. Thank you so much, by the way. I owe chat so much already. It's crazy. Roll for eggs. All right.
He was the son of one of the player's characters who died. The character's dying wish was that we take care of his child. One woman in our group vehemently refused, not even in character, but out of character, as she empathetically stated she hated the idea.
This hurts. No, like I'm just listening to you. I know what's being said, and it just hurts. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm just cringing.
Yeah. Okay. I'm a little inebriated, so I'm going to say 3 things immediately that's going to garner a reaction. The first one I'm going to say is, I don't think the N-word often. That's the first thing I'm going to say. I don't even think the word that often. That's how rarely that word crosses my lips. All right? Okay. Like, the word doesn't even enter my mind. The last time I remember that word entering my mind is when I was... Listen to me. I was debating a male feminist about abortion.
Oh, that took a very different turn than I was expecting.
He said to me... This was a white guy, by the way.
Of course.
He said to me that women should be able to kill their children up to the age of 2 years. And I said, I said out loud, this N-word serious? and like everyone in the discussion agreed with me immediately, including the several black men who were there. And yeah, no, every person I've told this to said, yeah, no, that was absolutely like passed by everyone I knew. Like, yeah, you can clip that if you want. I don't fucking care. But
no.
Like, absolutely. Those words were said to me, and I said that out loud, and everyone went, yeah, no, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, and holy shit, that was bananas. But yeah, that's reminding me of this particular story. We're gonna keep going.
Care of a male baby, period. And proudly boasted that she had aborted a male baby before the tempers flared up.
What?
What?
No. Okay.
This whole thing itself might have blown
Stuart,
over with
pause real
nothing
quick.
more than...
Yeah.
So, you notice on the side there the whole our homebrew content, and a little while ago it had the whole stale water thing. Remember the Belle Delphine joke that I made during Yeti's stream. These guys are the ones who came up with the one shot that I stole that from.
Yeah. No, I'm being advised that I should cease. Gentlemen, do we want to cease? I'm gonna ask chat too. Are we out or are we in here? Because I think we've kind of.
I mean, at this point, everybody knows what this is about and how screwed up it is. And you've had it on the screen for so long, people have already been able to read exactly what goes on.
The only thing they haven't seen is the last paragraph.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say all you're missing from this is the last paragraph. That just shows how. I mean, this is already so screwed up, but then the shit she did after in the next paragraph is just like, wow, you're just a monster.
All right, we're gonna keep going then. All right.
His tempers, except she was married to another player and they have 2 daughters together. He put 2 and 2 together rather quickly and realized her miscarriage during her first pregnancy was not a miscarriage.
That is going to be one of the worst things I've ever heard in my entire life.
Oh my god.
I'm going to skip ahead.
One of them.
Yeah, because they just talked for a bit about it.
Very liberal. Her husband was royally fucked up over the miscarriage. Losing his unborn was heartbreaking. We all did our share of helping him accept the loss. And
Yep, and she did too, the whole time pretending that it was a miscarriage. Okay, yeah, this
That's
you
can see how that would cause the inspiration for the character.
Okay,
for the backstory of the character that I mentioned.
Okay, so to chat, Pell in here submitted a really cool story the other day of this character, as in this woman, played as a D&D character, played straight, as in her child.
Yeah, like the concept was, mother was this kind of person. She had a son anyways, but she was also a enchantment specialty wizard, and as a result, mind control.
Mm-hmm.
And as a kid, he was basically getting messed up by her trying to make him into her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
As a result, she basically caused a second personality in his head, a second persona that he views as his twin sister, and the two of them become Aberrant Mind Sorcerer, which is the source of the 5e psionics caster, or telepathy, telekinesis, all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And their ultimate goal is to become powerful enough to cast the 9th level spell Wish, to be able to give the sister her own body.
Yeah, so it's fucked up. It's a really fucked up backstory that you've come up with here, but it's
still better than that.
It's kind of cool. Like, I would read a book on this where like it's almost like Moon Knight. Did you watch that?
I did not, but I'm familiar with the concept from the actual comics.
Yeah, so like the multiple personalities.
The video version is crap compared to the comic version.
And even, honestly, the comic version is interesting, but it's so rarely done well because he's such a... Not even a D-list character. He's probably like a G-list.
Yeah, it's a super, like, I think you made it work. Like, and honestly, it sounds like such a me move. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I could see myself doing that. But the thing is, if you publish that, it would be controversial immediately. Like,
very much so.
Like, it's a cool idea. I
even mentioned during Yeti's stream that it's a character that I would love to get to play, but I know I never will because of how controversial that backstory would end up being.
And like, if you brought that to any table too, there would be hurt feelings, and it's upsetting too because it's not disrespectful. It's
right.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, if you bring it to like, one of the Friday D&D type things, yeah, you probably would. But that kind of character, it's any of those kinds of characters. It's always fun to actually play in the private settings and things like that. And then, who knows? Maybe a few years from now, we don't have as many blue hairs in the community. Maybe you'd be able to play something like that, like on a stream.
Maybe, but
yeah.
But I'm not going to hold my breath about it because even with, as you said, as many blue hairs, that's still one that's going to be like, oh, dude.
Yeah, it's a cool idea, but yeah, it's unfortunately that this, like, a story like that would never be made public. So I
Furum Garn is offering for you to run a game where that character can see the light of day, but dude, like,
honestly,
it would have to be completely private.
Here's the best part: if you actually wrote a book that was that whole thing, it would probably sell really well.
Oh no doubt. It's just it would
because
also
then it's already
screw me
written.
over.
There's nothing stopping in the midpoint or anything like that. It's just being sold.
Mhm.
You know,
Right.
and that would be a compelling story too. Now, writing an aberrant mind is quite difficult.
Well, like honestly, in that case, it's just a case of you don't name the classes. You just mention that the mother is like a magic user who specializes in magics of the mind, and then her actions cause
I'm talking
like a
about
mutation. I guess
the two minds in one. That's always difficult to write.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You know,
gotcha.
like if you're trying to tell a story from it, then because at times you're switching perspectives and stuff, so it can lead to confusing messes which don't read well.
Right.
Like I said, it's just difficult to write.
I will say one of the things that I thought of with that character is that is the ultimate you should not be horny character, because no matter which one it is, the other one's gonna be uncomfortable.
Or have the worst kink in the world.
Wrong.
Listen, we just said female Paleos joining in is what got me on board.
No, we said female Uxu. You did not say female me.
Oh, sorry. I did mention I was a little not sober at the moment.
I know, but that is that is something where it's like I want to correct that as fast as possible.
That's fair. But I
think in the future you should describe it as not a little not sober. You should just go, I'm just a little sober.
I'm just a little sober. I like that. All right, Pell, I'm going to boot you, buddy. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, no problem. Glad to be on, guys.
Bye-bye. Remove from...
Bye.
There we go.
Now, it's funny. I was actually trying to think of some other D&D videos, and I remember there was this really cool one about the False Hydra, and I can't seem to find it anywhere. And what's neat is it's really hard to search because nowhere in the description, nowhere in the title, nowhere in it that it says False Hydra. Because it's not trying to tell you this is a False Hydra story. It's
what about Dark Dungeon? Just going.
Yeah, we can always do that too. Yeah.
Just because I know, just changing like the tone into back to something lighthearted and funny, and this nails it.
Yeah, it's just a slow start, but this is a good one too. I like this a lot. Is
it a slow start?
It's slow-ish for Twitch. This, by the way, is made by Zombie Orpheus Entertainment. To people who yeah, I was going to explain the backstory as to what this actually is.
Oh, hey, so before you did like the other option is Darkness Rising, because I don't think that's too slow.
Darkness, right? I guess we could do Darkness Rising if you want.
Like I'm good with either. You're just saying this might be too slow. Then the other one, I don't think it's too slow.
We're switching around a lot. Let's make a commitment, guys. So, Takoa, you've kind of been you're kind of king of the evening, Takoa. I'm gonna ask for you if you got any suggestions, bro.
Bow before me, mortals.
Listen, I'm only a little sober right now. Like I'm pretty susceptible to most things. Like.
Well, maybe we should finally get Milo sorted. No,
no, I don't want to think. That's why we're doing a watch video thing. This is easy mode Twitch.
No, I think no. So we were originally had lined up a particular video, and I think we should have it on there. If more come in for suggestion, what we do is we get a good breaking point from it. Have the other video, talk, joke, so on and so forth, and then go back to that. It's our filler content between sub additions, you know.
Okay.
Well, if you're going like the game, Darkness Rising is just so much better than the first movie. That's all I'm saying.
All right, fine. We'll do. You know what? You're right. I think
it's just a better movie.
I have been influenced. I have been influenced. You are correct. We will go to Darkness Rising.
Oh, you missed the full video. They do have full video, so you don't have to jump from parts.
Uninvited.
To be honest,
I think it was
the parts are they're better constructed because they remove a lot of the boring filler.
And I think if you really want to just, you know, how about this? If you want to start off with something that'll get people in the right mood, just find the one without the bars.
Oh, just hit play. Just hit play.
What good is the light of your goddess? She cannot help you.
I have watched this movie way too many times.
We're doomed.
Can I mention, if I was the cleric at this moment, I would be so fucking mad. Like,
I'm pretty sure he gets horribly mad, like, in the next moment.
This does not end here.
Does for you.
I love how they use the spells.
This is gonna be the worst tattoo you could ever get on your head. Mountain Dew.
Was there a reason you didn't turn those ghouls, since that would help us not die?
Hey guys,
I don't know. To detect the trap, Cass. Grey Mouse would be proud.
That was an ambush, not a trap. Even you should know the difference.
Oh, by the way, way to defend the cleric there, Conan. He lived all, 6 seconds? Real smart, give him a clear path to the healer.
Whoa, guys. I didn't see you helping. In fact, I saw you dying like a whiny little peasant.
Maybe I was dying because our battle turtle wasn't doing his job.
How am I supposed to kill everything in the room when I get flanked? You are supposed to keep people off my ass. And you are supposed to keep healing me.
Which brings me to my lack of powers, which I didn't have after I lost them.
Did I mention losing my powers?
Guys!
And if he hadn't cut you off, we totally would have had him.
Yeah. I didn't even know it was possible cutting off a cleric from his god.
It's not.
Yeah.
The rules, it isn't.
It fits the story.
It doesn't fit the rules.
Story trumps rules.
Again with this argument.
I will say, I am totally on the player's side on this one. That is fucked. That is so fucked, you know? Like, like,
see, I've had so many DMs, I've gotten to the point where you're just like, all right, let's see where this goes.
Yeah.
Now, if it leads to a total party wipe, I'll kind of be like, that was kind of shit.
yeah. Like, the thing is, too, if you're going to pull that big of a thing, you gotta foreshadow it. Like, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, as we watch this movie, we learn that Lodge didn't fucking foreshadow that at all. He just shut down Theron. Like, he just shut down the cleric 100%. Like, you lose
He was a bad DM.
He was. And the thing is, too, he's absolutely incorrect in the sense that, if a cleric has their spells, they have those spells until they're cast. In every fucking edition of D&D, like, you can't just remove spells from the cleric unless you give them negative levels. There's nowhere where it's like, yeah, it's not polite. Even if you had said, like, your god won't give you spells anymore, that doesn't mean that you need to be in constant contact with them.
All I heard was nerd.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
You to know where we keep our products, seeing as how you work for me. Argue on.
I hold on, sorry. I'm gonna be that guy for a second.
The ADR?
Yeah, the ADR. The ADR in that moment. Like, you could tell.
It bugs me.
You could tell so much when they switch from the microphone in the room to ADR. Like, listen to this. It's so clear.
Expect you to know where we keep our products, seeing as how you work for me. Argue on.
Yeah.
The echo immediately happens. It's so bad.
The ADR in it, that's the worst part here.
Fantasy world with its own mysteries and pitfalls, or just another cookie cutter setting with no real surprises.
I like cookies.
That in your world, a cleric could be cut off from his life.
Why should I have told you that?
Gary, would you have played a cleric if you knew Lodge was just going to shut him down?
Hell no. That's player knowledge, not character knowledge. You'd know, but your character wouldn't.
That is so cheap. Cheap.
Talk a lot, pick a little more.
It is not cool to let a character advance that far and pull something that huge on him.
It was supposed to be a nasty surprise, something you weren't expecting.
And because it was so unexpected, the party died. This is what happens when you mess with the rules. What were you thinking?
Maybe that it would force you to role play.
What do you think we were doing? Hey guys, come on.
It's a little late to role play when you're at the boss. Like, you kind of.
Yes and no. I've had situations on both sides.
Well, no, when he announces he's about to murder you, like, you're not role playing your way out of that.
Yeah.
Not in the situation he had right here.
He also,
wait. This is coming from Yeti, who, when presented with all of the details of a crime, he's
because
still going,
I
it
am
wasn't
the
me."
1%. I will find the way.
Yeti is the one who knocks.
I am the one.
I also, like Ferrum pointed out, that's not how player knowledge works. Like, your player...
Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah, that's not how it works at all.
No,
like,
he's wrong on all counts currently. That's
yeah, the DM...
Well, okay, so...
Well, we're supposed to root for the DM. Like, and...
Really?
It seems like we're supposed to. That's how I understood it growing up.
No, I would look at this as going, this is just a group issue and it needs to be solved. But here's the funny part. Even if it led to a party wipe, there's certain DMs that I trust, which is like, okay, we've had a party wipe. Okay, what's next for the story? Because like for other people, it'd be like, oh, I guess that's the end of that story. We'll start with a new one. But then there's one guy who I know in his back pocket is a Revenant campaign.
Uh-huh.
Are you familiar with Revenant campaigns?
No, not at all.
So a Revenant is this neat thing of like you've come back as a being of vengeance.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you need to go and kill. You need to right the wrong that was done. Usually, it just means killing some insert person here. And what's neat though is that every time you die, you come back again, as long as there is a dead body that's not yours, or I guess one that you've previously used, within a mile radius of where you were just struck down.
Mm-hmm.
So the Revenant campaign it's not a campaign. It's really just a one shot, and it is you go in with your normal characters, so you don't know that it's Revenant campaign, and you get put into a trap where you all die, and then you go to each person. You wake up in a field. You seem to be you're holding a hoe and stuff because it was an old man who died out there while he was trying to do stuff, or another guy
Sorry, that's
break your
Gardner
way out of
now.
the thing.
Ho is not politically correct.
So the and then what you have is you have a whole revenge campaign where it doesn't matter if you die, because then the DM goes and sets a stack of character sheets that he has planned to be like, all right, you're now playing a wizard, get the guy killed. Oh, you died? Here's a cleric. You wake up at this part of the city. Get back to the fight.
Dude, I did a campaign one time where the players vaguely in that area. Sorry, am I interrupting completely?
No. That's it. And so that's like there are a few DMs where I look at this situation and you just go like, all right, cool. What happens next?
Yeah.
But for a lot of people, I kind of just be like, okay, I guess I'll. What's the next campaign? So I can start making a character, I guess.
What I did one time is I basically had them do a one-shot quest where they got this magic orb for this king, and then later they went into the forest and Rip Van Winkle. They fell asleep and they woke up at level 20 with a whole bunch of magical shit, and I gave them their level 20 character sheets, and they went on from there. And it was 20 years later, and they were working backwards to figure out what happened to them. And that was a very exciting one-shot. Or it wasn't a one-shot, it was like a 5-shot, but it was very, very good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just like when the DM, like one of the reasons why I kind of sided with Lodge when I was younger is because the DM has a plan involved, and usually it's really cool. But we learned, and Devil even pointed it out, that Lodge's character arc was learning to let the players get away with shit, and I guess I just missed that when I was in my early 20s. I guess I just missed that. 19 levels of amnesia? Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Ferrum.
Couldn't you just say, oh yeah, time portal open up, you all wake up one day before you died, and keep your characters, and keep going?
No, that's what they did. Their characters are now at level 20, and they got to work back. They got to figure out what happened. And all those
I just thought in any circumstance, okay, if you got TPK, could you not just go like, okay, it's the day before, let's redo it, so then you don't lose out on the whole story. And
I've TPK'd a few times, and I think you saw the Goblin one shot, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that one was more okay because it was the one shot.
No, bro.
But on the other campaigns.
Bro, I was so upset when they all died in Goblin campaign. It said one shot, I was gonna make it a thing. That TPK was...
See, that's the great thing about, like, okay, so this is how you want to bring, you won't bring those characters back, but you want to bring the Goblin thing, and then what you do is you go, and that was the story of, insert the character names here, as the Goblin, Tailkeeper talks to a new group of goblins,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then boom, you have the new 4 goblins, and they'll go, well, we'll do better than that, and then have them go off to do their thing.
Our Strixhaven players wouldn't have died. That's all I'm saying.
No, if I wasn't pulling my punches, you all would be fucking dead. Takoa is the only guy that knows how to play. Like, no.
This is why I don't get any magic items or anything.
No. Are you fucking kidding? Especially if we were playing Pathfinder. Holy shit, I can play circles around like everyone in that goddamn game when I'm allowed. But
oh man, see that's like, so we're also doing Rise of the Runelords for another one, and I still have to tell you about my Oracle, because I think you'd like it, especially how he's getting him into the story and slightly tied him to one of the other characters' backstories. Because we have a character in that who started as an alchemist, but then they lost some players and realized that the group needed more of a frontline, so they went summoner to try to stay magical but be able to provide some of that.
Mm-hmm.
And their character that got dropped off in this like quote unquote dimension as a child, so they're trying to find out where was it that they came from. And I'm not going to give certain spoilers in case one of those players is inside here, but I am on a quest to make sure that person gets to where they're supposed to go. But they don't know that, and nor can he reveal much. But he's an Oracle of Time, so basically an Oracle of Fate. Man, I gotta show you some of the shit on that character, because I think you would love that character. But we have to do it offline.
You're talking about the other campaign.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Yeti. Yeti, you have all the Strixhaven saved, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, they're on the computer and all that.
Okay, so what we'll do then, excuse me, we've got a new channel for Loading Crew. It's called Loading Crew Replays, and I'm just gonna upload the Strixhaven to that, and we'll put money into the Rise of Runelords campaign. So we're still gonna get you artwork, but I'm not gonna hard edit the Strixhaven stuff. So
see, this is why I wasn't giving any specifics, because Redacted's in the chat. I'm just thinking he's part of the group that would be able to get that information to those players. That's why I'm like, okay, don't say anything in specific, but
it was so obvious.
That's funny.
Oh no, I love Craw Etchot. He's such a fun character to play.
Oh, chat's discovering the 10K sub goal. By the way, chat, if you would like to see.
I'm still waiting for the 10K, Yeti gold like that Lit has. Man, I'd create something for you.
You want to do that? Okay, tell you what. All right, what would you make if we got 10,000 subscribers that was on par with this? Let me go through the subscriber goals real quick. So currently, as you can see up top, we have
No, we're looking at the Darkness Rising currently.
Well, I was going to read the subscriber goals. Okay.
I thought you were trying to put it on screen.
No.
Go check Twitch, Yeti. Gee.
No, I'm still here. So I owe chat, because of the subscribers. We're nearly at 400. I owe chat a Pathfinder companion tier list. We could do another one as well, because I don't think any of you guys know any of these companions. I'm going to do a tier list of Gen 1 through 4 Pokemon. I'm going to...
Wait.
What?
Hold up. When you're saying Pathfinder tier list, which game?
Both of them. Kingmaker and Wrath of the Righteous.
Oh, and then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, no, because...
Yeah, I know some of them. I haven't played through Kingmaker. I was playing through Wrath of the Righteous.
Wrath is so
You kept telling me there was one character that kept reminding you of me. I'm just like, huh.
In...
Something from Kingmaker.
Kingmaker. Jubilost. No, Jubilost. Maybe not Jubilos. Jubilos is kind of a dick. I can't remember which character it was. No. Okay, in Wrath of the Righteous, have you gotten to Regal yet?
Describe him.
Gnome. Hell Knight.
No, I hadn't gotten that far yet.
Regal is the most based motherfucker I have ever seen. He is so goddamn cool. He is a lawful evil gnome Hell Knight who has gone through the bleaching. And if you don't know what the bleaching is, in Pathfinder lore, gnomes have to go adventuring. If gnomes ever get bored, their skin starts to fade and their hair turns white or purple, and they basically
the Michael Jackson condition.
They start to die because their being is tied into how entertained they are. And this Hell Knight is going through the bleaching, and he is this disciplined, like, badass motherfucking, like, soldier. And he is so dedicated, and you just have to experience him. Because if I tell you what he does, you're gonna feel like he's the biggest asshole on the planet, and he is. But he's so fucking cool in his motivations. He just wants what's...
I was gonna say, is this like one like the good examples of like lawful evil or something? Or?
Perfect. Yeah, the bleaching.
Those are my favorite kind of characters.
He's so fucking cool. And the thing, there's a point, like I said, he's such a soldier that there's a point in the game, I will spoil this for you, I don't care. There's a point in the game where you go into this demon's lair, and the demon, like, puts an illusion on you that shows you your greatest desire, and, like, if you have the succubus in the party, you see her, like, draining and killing the main character. If you see, like, another person, they're like, fucking their cousin, and then... No, that's a thing. And then if you show Regal, nothing. Just nothing. And Regal just stands there and says pathetic and breaks the illusion himself. Because he's such a soldier, he has no desires. And he's got no aspirations other than protect the realm.
Not even to kill or fight or... Yeah, okay, so they couldn't even show that for Protect the Realm?
Yeah, no, he's just... Wow. He's got no passions, and it's a very cool way. Like, it's funny and also based as fuck. He's so cool.
No, okay. That's sad.
So what I'm hearing is
horribly
I need to make a new build, play through the game again, or just play through the game to complete it.
Yeah.
And then I'll see about what you think of all these characters.
Yeah.
Like, I already know that the succubus is apparently best girl or something. That's what I see everybody talk about.
She's Hinata. Like, the succubus is great, and she's well written in the sense that
Hinata was my favorite character. So you know.
Yeah, no, she's well written. She's well written in the sense that, like, I've never seen someone write a succubus this good, but if you ask me to judge her, like, without the succubus stuff, she's just Hinata. Like, she's kind of boring. Like, it's genuinely the only time I ever felt like the romance was really good in one of these Pathfinder games, because all of them are just okay. Like, you actually feel like she's very much in love with you by the end of the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that, I like that.
I'm interested.
Yeah, no, date her, and then date Wenduad.
Well, yeah, I need to find a good build to actually go through it on.
Hinata from Naruto? I just assumed everyone assumed Hinata from Naruto. That's fair.
Why was somebody saying something? Hinata from something else?
Yeah, Hinata from what? Anyway, I owe you guys a Gen 1 through 4 Pokemon tier list. I owe you guys the Ohio region plush reveal. And then,
dude, you're making a plush?
Yeah.
I didn't even know about that.
And Matt, you didn't know about the Ohiomon plush?
No, I've just been seeing all the fucking awesome art.
Oh, dude, no, yeah, we're making a plush. It's so good. It's so good. And I'll drop all these either Thursday or Friday. So I will do them all at once, though. But we're going to do them then. So tune back in later this week for those. Or if we run out of time, and if I don't get any other donations, I'll do it at the end of the stream. So it's not a big deal.
Now, the entire point of going to this tier list was to come up with the Yeti one above Lit's one.
Oh, yeah.
The fake one. that is why we got into that whole subject.
That's a good point. I'm sorry. Again, I'm only a little sober right now. All right, so yeah,
Every now and then I see that Fox character come up, and I'm just like, what is that from?
That's from Pathfinder. That's a spoiler. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry. That's a spoiler. I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident.
There's furries and Wrath of the Round. Well, you sold me a bit more, sir. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, she's funny too. She's basically like more annoying Alex.
So obviously she's the one you're dating, so you don't die.
You
right?
can't date her. I'm so mad. I would have dated her in a second. I want the fucking autistic weirdo every time. Get me. What's the take? Yeah. Back to it.
Man, Stuart has a type.
I do. I have a type so bad. Like, I like petite and I like fucking weird. And if I don't get either of those, then I'm not having a good time. Anyway, the joke tiers. If I get 2,500 subscriptions, we're doing a lewd Stuart docky. Now that's joke. I don't intend us to get to it. I don't expect it. I don't want it, but it's there. If we get to 5,000, we'll do a lewd Alex docky, and if we do 10,000, we are going to do a dojin written by Literature Devil. Buddy, are you in chat? Because
I don't think he is. One moment.
I don't think he is.
Let's see. Oh no, he's here. Well, no, it's listed as a moderator. I don't know if that actually means he's here.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, okay.
What else is
if
my
you
type?
read my short story, you know I can write.
I do know that. I do know you can write. So
did you finish it or not?
I remember reading it, but I was also like this, so I forgot it.
Oh, that is.
I remember. It's spot on.
I remember liking it. Stuart is the gremlin with the hyper-specific interest who found another gremlin with hyper-specific interest. Yes! I will say I've only ever been in love twice in my life. And the second one had a very similar personality to Alex, or so I thought. Like, I will say that.
Blue hair?
Yeah, blue hair.
Yeah,
no. And she ruined blue hair for me. You have no idea. Like, blue hair was, like, one of my things. And between her and Twitter ruining blue hair for me, I'm so upset. Like, so at
damn you, Twitter!
At 10,000 subscriptions, Literature Devil is going to write a comic of basically The Ring, but instead of Sadako coming to kill you after 7 days, it's me as an ugly bastard ghost who does bad things.
I fucking hate ugly bastards.
I hate it. It's the worst. The thing is, too, it's so popular. Like, I
don't get it.
Why are we not funding this? You've got to imagine, too, that the thing is, it's so popular, and, like, it has to be popular with more than just its target demographic, which is ugly bastards. More people than ugly bastards read ugly bastard hentai. So something in that genre is triggering some person's primal instincts.
Well, see, this is what I didn't get. Is it triggering ugly bastards, or is it targeting
women?
Just women. Yeah, see, okay, exactly. You came on the same thing, and I was thinking, so I'm looking at this going like, because even ugly guys don't actually want a doujin with them. They want something with a guy who looks much better and stuff, because they're imagining themselves in that position. It's a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not gonna be them. That's why I'm like looking, going. So there's apparently a large enough swath of women that want some ugly motherfucker to just.
He has a name.
Terrible thing.
He has a name, man. It's just rude not to use it.
Doge brings up 90% of ugly bastard stuff involves blackmail too. Like, so,
and I don't get it.
Like, here's the thing too. Like, I'm not gonna judge.
I'm the same guy who doesn't like NTR, so just because being on my 10th relationship, there are reasons I don't like it.
It's women, according to Pell. Hearing Sid Snap, lady YouTuber that reviews hentai and Japanese toys, talks about Ugly Bastard. It's women that enjoy it.
Yeah, like I don't get it.
The thing is, like, Do we have an off-topic drinking option? I'm currently drinking, which is why the conversation has gone over here. So,
you almost got to the point where what would my thing be? And you switched. You almost got there. Like you completed the list.
I could go get
and
some
then you
gin.
forgot
We can make
again.
this really
bro,
last.
go get some booze. Let's. Yeti,
I don't
Yeti,
have any with
do
me.
you drink, Yeti? I was gonna say.
Yes, I do. I just don't think I have any with me.
I've got some cheap vodka. I'm going through.
Oh, I might have some. I might have something.
If you do, yeah. If you don't, you do now. I'm not paying for anybody else's drink, Justin. If you want to hang out, you can bring your own shit. Although we have been, I bought a whole bunch of like really classic old board games so that I can do more table. Like we're gonna be moving eventually. Like once we're about 40 short of a new house right now, and that's a lot, but it's achievable for us right now. And once we get it, we want a big office space with a big ass table so we can do board game streams. I really, really want to.
Shit, I've been wanting to do board games on my channel forever.
Like I don't want to make YouTube videos of board games, but I would love to board game stream. That sounds so much fun.
Yeah, just playing them for fun. You just like not review, just playing and having fun. That's it. Like
yeah, no,
that's the best part.
That would be fun. Like listen, like you got to come down sometime. You're in the land of Maple, right?
Yeah, up in Canada.
Okay, yeah, I didn't want. I'm not trying to dox you. I'm just like Canada. Canada's so specific, you know. It's so small.
I know. I think you're kind of south of me.
I'm sorry. I'll stop.
I don't know how much I've said. No, but like in the general vicinity, like I think. In the realm, if I think I know where you are.
I'm in Ohio.
Wait, have you said where you are?
I'm in Ohio, yeah. That's fine. I don't care telling. Like I said, you're in a big place, so I know. I didn't think you, and I think you've mentioned it on stream before, and I apologize.
Have I?
I think you have.
I know I've told you guys because I don't care telling in the back. Sometimes I don't remember what I say.
I think you brought it up once.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Like I said, if you come down sometime, we'll fucking stream, man.
Oh yeah, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, we should do that. Like, problem, like all of you guys care so much about your fucking anonymity. Like I've been trying to get Devil up too. Like I was in Texas a bit ago, and I was nowhere near Toccoa.
Sad.
Yeah, and I was trying to arrange a thing. It just didn't work out.
Oh, see, I wouldn't care meeting you in person.
Oh, okay.
I just wasn't ready to like show my face on the internet because I don't know. But it seems like people really enjoy that. You know, it allows them to connect to you better.
What? See, like knowing what you actually look like?
Yeah.
On Friday.
Also, you stopped. You forgot.
Yeah, we're supposed to be watching this, and Shadow has been very patient. Thank you, Shadow. I do appreciate it. I don't know how far we're going to get because we will need to stop at some point, so I have some stream time for tomorrow. But thank you so much. I should mention that during these casual watch times, there is a good chance we will get massively off topic. The only one that I expect to stay on time the entire time is probably You Laugh, You Lose. Justin, you want to come over for You Laugh, You Lose? Dude, you could be a part of that. You can hang out. Anyway, we'll continue this.
Wanted an answer on what the Yeti tier should be.
What is a Yeti? Tell me! Tell me what it is! I want to know!
No, well, that's why I needed to talk to you. Like, what did you think?
Right? Okay, you're right. Okay, I'm an ASMR, and there's a Tiefling hottie. That's what you're writing. Cool, go.
Looks very cool. You strike out. That's seppuku.
Okay, so basically,
The same campaign.
Yeah.
What do you call it? 50 Shades of Grey in D&D.
50 it'd be a dungeon. It'd basically be a sex dungeon thing, wouldn't it? Like.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I just forgot the words.
Okay, so am I Anastasia or am I Mr. Gray?
Anastasia. I'm assuming that's the girl.
Yeah, that's no shit. Yeah, that's the girl.
No. Okay, but I'm just talking the genre because I couldn't remember. So, okay, sex book in D&D. That's the Yeti tier. Sex book in D&D with like Stuart inserted as I don't know the girl or the weird dude.
I'm Anastasia. Things. No, I'm Anastasia. That's what we're doing now. That's like...
Okay. It's either that or I have you as the like gimp chained up watching everything.
No, I refuse to be left out. I'm not being left out. No.
You guys want to do my campaign again?
No. I have a reputation. There's not a game on these shelves that
I'm gonna see if I have anything to drink in the house.
Some unpublished mob get the best of us.
Thanks, Cass. That's real thoughtful. Hey, Gwen.
There's a cat.
Hey, Mitch.
Hey.
Is that Notepad? Or is that... I think that's old... It's Microsoft Word, isn't it?
Yeah, that's old. The thing I'm confused about, though, is, like... He's had this open. This is the campaign he was running, right?
Uh-huh.
And he hadn't even written Chapter 1?
I will actually be on his side on this one. Like, I rarely write shit down.
Listen, we need 2 more players.
Yeah. Dude, I've got work in the morning.
No.
I only found a little mini bottle of liquor in my house.
More well-rounded party. Listen, there's only so much damage 3 mad hombres can do, right?
Ah, Caesar! Didn't see that one coming, did you?
Are you guys still gaming?
We're playing Time Felons. You get to go back through time and beat the crap out of historical figures. I totally bushwhacked Lincoln.
Don't you have class in the morning?
Yeah, in like 5 hours. Why?
Take that, Jesus!
Listen, I gotta go. It's almost my turn.
Who's the Messiah now?
Peace.
I remember doing that when I was younger. We would stay up till like crack of fucking dawn playing like D&D and shit. I miss those times. Justin, you're in chat. You remember that shit? Like 3 in the morning D&D or 3 in the morning Yu-Gi-Oh? God, that makes me nostalgic. I miss that.
Oh, I see. Okay, Peleus explains.
Now I'm just trying to get you to go longer than an hour and a half.
No, okay, like, some of my fondest memories, like, in high school, Justin, he's in chat right now, he introduced me into D&D, and, like, that was a very fond time. 3 a.m. Guitar Hero? Bro.
Okay, I know that situation.
Just that high school, I've got nothing to do tomorrow. Like, I can crash on my buddy's couch. Like, just fucking, like, play until you drop because tomorrow doesn't exist, you know? I miss that feeling. And that whole... Are you still gaming? And like you've got class in the morning. Yeah, in 5 hours. Why? That hits me in a warm place in my soul. Scamming my mom into
your butthole?
Yeah. I don't care. You can't ruin this for me.
But who said that was gonna ruin it?
Sure. What'd you say you had? You had some cheap liquor? Like,
yeah, I just had a little bottle, like basically one drink. I could try ordering basically skip the dishes from the liquor store to get it delivered.
That was me and my father.
I'm happy with my gunpowder Irish gin.
I've just got some cheap ass vodka. I might go buy some better stuff tomorrow, but like, yeah. How many people are only a little aside from Stuart? I'm not sober. I think Takoa got started, so he's a little bit stronger than I am when it comes to alcohol. I don't know about you.
Dude, I've been on keto for a while. This is probably gonna kick my ass pretty quick.
Oh God. How you doing?
Are you a little bit of a lightweight,
Stuart? I'm a little bitch, like, when it comes to alcohol. Like, Takoa is my keeper. Bro, no! I ruined
everyone's fucking keeper.
I ruined my fucking threesome with alcohol. Like, holy shit. Like, holy fuck. No, Takoa
Whiskey dick?
No, Takoa, you were there that night when I ruined that fucking relationship. Like, I felt terrible.
I don't think you were the one that ruined it.
I mean, admittedly, like, I didn't help.
I think that was all on Blue Hair.
Like, no, Blue Hair was a piece of work, but, like, I didn't help that shit. I said some shit I shouldn't have, but, like, fucking hell, I made myself an ass that night. I was the worst.
Yeah. No, even at my sister's wedding, because we were in New Orleans, and so we hit what's that street? I don't remember the name of it, but it's where all of the bars are, and we were doing that, and the party got split in 2 groups, and so I'm the one who, having just as much drinks as they are, corralling all of the other drunk people through a sea of drunk people, trying to find out which bar, and at every bar that we went into to find out if my sister and her group was there, we had more drinks. So yeah, I'm everybody's keeper, man.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. You never split the party. Yeah, dude, we fucking hell. Drinking with Takoa is fun. Takoa knows, like, all the good ales and shit. Like, where did you take me?
No, I don't.
No.
I just took you to... So, I found a place that was just simply like, oh, hey, it's got food, which is what Elena and... who else was with us at that time? There were 2 people.
We did have a second person. It was a friend. It wasn't Blue Hair. But it wasn't.
No, she came later.
We went somewhere.
It was this
Texas.
little craft.
It was Texas with Corinne, wasn't it?
No, because we drove out to you guys. It wasn't Texas. But that one we just hit a bar, and it was just like, what?
Editor.
Megan?
Yeah, Megan. Megan was with us. And we went to a bar.
That was Megan?
I think so, yeah.
Well, no, it was just this little place where it was like a beer garden kind of thing, and I was like, okay, they'll probably have stuff that people want to drink there. I got something there. I think it was a sour, most likely, because I'm not a huge fan of beer in general. But sours, ooh, those things are right up my fucking alley.
I think that was what happened.
Damn good pretzel.
I clicked order. So
well, we're tell you what, Yeti, why don't you come back, like, because we're almost done for tonight. Why don't you come back Thursday as well? And we're gonna do scary stories. Like, are you a big baby when it comes to scary stories? We're gonna do.
But I need to find that false Hydra story because that thing was so good.
No, I love that stuff.
Pell, send me the video. I'll play it. We'll at least play that. And he said he's promising a lighthearted video. Shut up. I know.
Did I just start drinking for nothing? I'm trying to figure that part out.
I mean, we could
just hit order.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna end the stream, and then I think I'll just hang out with you guys. Like, I think.
Like, I'm curious. Like, a serious question to the people who are in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Do you just want to be present for the dumbass hanging out? Like, you've already seen a good portion of it because we've abandoned the video at this point.
What I'll do? Okay, I'm gonna end the timer. So it's 11. We have 11 hours left. I'll end the timer at 11 hours. Let me go pee real quick, and we can keep chatting. We can keep chatting.
What's the thing here?
It's just legit talking. We've totally dropped the idea of a video. And this is now just a hangout stream. Chat, feel free to join us. Like, just hang out.
Isn't that basically what this was originally, anyways? Like, because you were saying there wasn't really anything to keep on track. You know, it was just random videos and whatnot, and
plus, I like, go to the bathroom, and then when you come back, I have to also ask you about this Wrath of the Righteous shit real quick, because when it comes to Pathfinder builds, I'm actually curious if I could make my little.
I will say,
Bat Crooked Tail. Grenadier build.
You can't play a kobold unless you download a thing.
No, it wasn't a kobold. That was a rat. But the build of just chuck everything inside of my my kit and do lots of damage.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Alchemist.
It works.
Alchemist is really fucking good in Pathfinder, dude. Especially Vivisectionist.
What about Grenadier, the Mad Bomber?
You could play that, but Vivisectionist is just a wee bit better. So I'm gonna go pee real quick. Let me go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
Yeah, go pee.
Let's see. They got sneak attack. Okay. They don't have bombs. Oh, okay. Now I'm a little like
But they got D's nuts.
No, probably. It seems like they'd use a dagger to cut them off too.
I don't know. That's all I had to add for that.
You're not even a dad. That's the funny part. Stuart and I are the dads of this stream. Never mind.
I'm kind of surprised at how hard it hit him.
Hit what?
The booze.
Oh no, man! Like, so, especially when you're like, so he's been trying to eat right for the most part, and if you're not getting a lot of, actually no, I think he's still trying to eat carbs, isn't he? Because the reason I was thinking about it is that, like, so for instance, I've been doing keto for 2 months, which means no carbs. So when all of a sudden you have alcohol in your system, it's sitting there going, all right, what do we offset this with? And then it looks into your stomach and goes, ha ha. Oh, god damn this thing. I didn't have any carbonated water, so I grabbed this Zevia 0 calories soda ginger ale thing, and it is
I never had
that tasty
issue.
Oh no, you give me, like, it's weird. If I drink beer, I get drunk really quickly, but if I just have hard alcohol, it takes a lot longer. I don't know why. My brother and I used to go to bowling alleys, and we'd ring up like $100 tab. Now keep in mind, we would be bowling for, I don't know, 3-4 hours.
I easily did 100, like $200 at a bar.
Yeah,
it was
good times though.
No, it's terrible. See, one of the things, like, I don't black out, right? Like,
yeah, and we don't. My brother and I don't suffer from hangovers, which a lot of people really hate.
Hungover, but I don't black out. So everybody's would hit their limit and stop. And it's like I never hit my limit. Like I could still function, but the next day, oh my god, I pay for it. Like a 3-day hangover. When I was in Europe, they don't close the bars at like 2 a.m. like they do in Canada. So it's like I never.
Oh yeah, you're in Canada. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So it's
God,
like,
it sucks to be here.
2 a.m. is when things close down, and that's what happens in my mind. No, they close at like 6 a.m. So I just keep going and going and going till 6 a.m.
Yeah. You go puke and then you have some more. Yeah.
I don't think I puked the next day, but not that night. It's like I can hold it. I remember everything that happened. Although there a little haze here and there, but it's still like I didn't pass out, black out. I remember everything.
The only time
my god, from that I had a 3-day hangover because of how much I drank on the one night. It's bad.
The only time I ever threw up drinking was during a time. And Takoa told me to get off the stream. I was doing a Getting Over It stream. Have you ever played Getting Over It with Bennett Fodley?
Nope.
No, but I know exactly what it is.
It is a game that has very awkward controls. It's made by the guy who made QWOP. You know that game?
That's an old Flash game.
Old Flash game.
It's the one where you control all the different limbs and bends with just Q, W, and then
okay.
Its name is the keys that you use to control the Control it.
Anyway, so I was playing Getting Over It with Benefodley. It's a game with like weird controls, and there is a point in the way the game works is you're trying to climb up a mountain, but you're a guy in a cauldron, like a witch's cauldron, and you're using a pick to like leverage and move yourself.
I thought it was a sledgehammer.
You're right, it's a sledgehammer. I'm sorry. And you're pushing yourself along with a sledgehammer, and it's notorious because you can very easily lose a shit ton of progress with just a very awkward jump where you can set yourself back to the beginning of the game. Like it could take you like 20 hours. Like you're climbing a mountain. Imagine this, but the mountain's all fucked up because the mountain has like chairs and shit everywhere, and you're trying to climb over it.
Yeah, it's all weird angles and such.
Mm-hmm. And if
the whole point is a perseverance.
Yeah. So I was.
And then every time you fall, it tells you about a thing about self-discovery and in a very calming voice, and you're just sitting there raging at this very calm voice.
Yeah, it's a very funny idea. And the way the stream worked is I would take a shot every time I got money or every time I messed up. And I got to 50 shots.
I was going to say, he is not very good at the game, and then it got progressively worse.
I had over 50 shots. Takoa called my phone on stream.
Yeah, because you weren't paying attention anymore at that point.
Yeah.
There's a certain limit where you hit stop on the shots. I won't do shots anymore. I don't like them. I'm not going to do them. It's not enjoyable. I just like, no.
My funniest story about that kind of thing has to do with my brother, so it didn't even happen to me. But it showed, like, it reflects upon me because it means it's something that I have to uphold as a part of this family. And it has to do with a birthday event where it's why my brother won't drink it's either Jack Daniels or Crown Royal. And it was because during one of his birthdays, everybody wanted to have like a shot with him. So he was at a party and he was talking with people and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, birthday, have a shot." And so he had a shot. And then he talked to another group and they'd be like, "Oh, birthday, have a shot." And he did that. And then he went out to the balcony with one of his buddies. And his buddy drank this shit like water. And he'd take a shot. And then eventually he would be next to the balcony, like the railing of the balcony, and he was just doing the thing where it looked like he took a shot, but he just poured over his shoulder because he knew he was having too much. And then eventually he passes out, and he was out. He does not remember this next part. But as the partygoers then told him afterward, he collapses right behind the couch for like a moment, then immediately stands up, goes to the bathroom, and pukes. My brother was not conscious during this. And it just shows we, as his family, have to be damn good drunks and make sure that we don't make messes even when we're passed out.
Yeah, like I just refuse to do shots. I'm done with it. Like, no.
God, give me a chaser, please.
Oh no. It's like, you want to buy me a drink, buy me a drink. I'm not doing your stupid shots. I'm not doing those weird ones. Like,
I'll do tequila as long as you got enough salt and lime. Vodka, no,
I
pass
actually had a really good tequila.
Fun fact, I'm sorry to interrupt. Yeah, I thought that we had 11 hours left. I just checked Stream Elements. I got 14 hours left. So I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like trying to do the math here in my head. I'm going like, okay, let's see here. T1 sub, change to 5 minutes. 100 of that means 500 minutes. Divide that by 60. Like in my head, I'm kind of going, how much time did I just screw Stuart over with?
It was long. No, yeah, I have 14 hours. Because Streamlabs can't like always keep it doesn't keep track very well. But I got Stream Elements. I got Stream Elements open, and it's still keeping track. And we're at 14 hours 30 minutes, so we're good. We got loads of time.
Let's see. And tomorrow you get your ass kicked in Smash.
Absolutely.
And we have Strixhaven.
Yep. And then we're doing You Laugh, You Lose. And I'm gonna have Justin over for that one. And the thing is, Justin and I, when we get giggly, we don't shut the fuck up. Like that'll be.
Oh yeah, no, I could probably send you like one video that you just start off with, and if you don't laugh at it, everything past that is just going to make it incredibly difficult on you.
Dude, I'm looking forward to it. I love You Laugh, You Lose challenges.
Yeah.
That's my favorite shit. That is
Dude,
so
well,
much fun.
you know what?
Mm-hmm.
If you want, I will send it to you right now.
Okay, yeah, send it to me now. You
donate
donate
a
it.
challenge.
No. We gotta do Paleos' thing. I want to play Paleos' video.
Yeah. No, do it.
All right, we're playing.
Who has my glow in the dark?
I'll be right back, okay? It'll be like 5:10. I'll be right back, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So,
just do it.
I get somebody looking at my Dungeon Master screen more than twice.
I know I gave it to somebody over here and I didn't get it back.
Roll for initiative.
I can't roll.
Now it's got yellow on it. We were skulking through this dungeon, a mighty sorry lot. Old Galliard the fighter had been acting like a sot. Our cleric had colitis, our torches all were wet, but we had to find some treasure soon to get us out of debt. So Galliard and Sonia were itching for a fight. Come here. They both took the left fork while we went to the right. And that is when we heard it, the sound of rolling dice. We wondered why we had ignored these words of sage advice.
Diversified portfolio.
Don't you know you never split the party? Clerics in the back, keep those fighters hale and hearty. The wizard in the middle, where he can shed some light. And you never let that damn thief out of sight.
I love the song. So cute.
So then we heard this bellow from back around the bend. We turned around to see if there was aid that we could lend. And suddenly the corridor was covered up with orcs. We fell back in a panic, feeling like a bunch of dorks.
One of my dice up cubic zirconia.
The thief had pissed his leathers, our monk was turning blue. Our wizard got all flustered and he covered us with goo. The cleric swung his holy club, some orcish skulls to break. We tried to dodge his backswing as we pondered our mistake. Don't you know you never split the party? Clerics in the back, keep those fighters hale and hearty. The wizard in the middle, where he can shed some light. And you never let that damn thief out of sight. We finally found our fighters, they were hacking at a troll. They chopped off knees and elbows, but it kept on growing whole. Our wizard flung his fireball, his dice they did not fail. He torched that troll and left our fighters roasting in their pail. The cleric had his hands full, apologies were said. We swore an oath we'd stick together just like we were wed. But then we found that sneaky thief had vanished in the gloom. We caught him stuffing pockets in the secret treasure room.
I'm in politics.
Don't you know you never split the party? Clerics in the back, keep those fighters hale and hearty. The wizard in the middle, where he can shed some light. And you never let that damn thief out of sight. Don't you know you never split the party? Clerics in the back, keep those fighters hale and hearty. The wizard in the middle, where he can shed some light. And you never let that damn thief, you never let that damn thief, you never let that damn thief out of sight.
You know what's funny? I can't imagine a single person playing D&D like this anymore. You know what I mean? Like,
what do you mean?
Like, okay, so like for example, the whole selfish player trope was only really a thing in old D&D because they separated experience points by class. So like it was such a different game because it affected player behavior differently. Alignment used to really matter because if you switched alignment, you had a level penalty or at least an experience penalty. And yeah, no.
I thought it was just like I thought there were only certain classes that actually cared about alignment. For the most part, I thought it was very alignment agnostic.
No, second edition D&D was such a different animal. it was such a different game. And that's because experience and alignment shit handled weird. And that's where all the arguments come from. Like, if you are chaotic neutral, which the book recommends all new players take, and if you switch...
I can see that, because you don't necessarily want to follow the law of the land, and you won't necessarily be good or bad. You'll make your choices as you go.
Yeah, no, you were committed to it, and the DM could make the decision at any point. If you made a strong enough move from chaotic neutral, like if you didn't act chaotic neutral, then he would shift you to lawful good. And if you
see, I don't. That's hard to tell though, because depending on your good or bad actions, for instance, if you do a bunch of good, you don't necessarily switch from chaotic neutral, because lined up could be a bunch of bad. You know what I mean?
Right. No, but true. And,
okay.
And yeah, but the book wasn't written that way, because it was written by Gary fucking Gygax, who, while made our favorite game, he just wasn't very. No, he was not good. Everyone reveres.
No, he didn't know what he had unleashed.
Yeah, he didn't,
and
it's not even his fault.
How it would die under the hands of Wizard of the Coast. I'm kidding.
Right. Yeah, no, it was definitely GM versus player, and that's not Gary's fault. He was designing something from nothing. So I'm never going to fault him for that. I'm just saying that it was such a different game, and EXP was split by classes, and thieves in particular got 2 experience points for every piece of gold they found.
Interesting.
And it was...
What's the definition of found, by the way?
Like, if they walked into a treasure room where there was 10,000 gold pieces, they got 20,000 experience points if they were the first ones to touch it.
Got it. Okay, so after they found it, though, it could then be sent around the party.
Correct. Well, technically, experience only got officially dealt up after the session. But if the thief got it first, he would get 2 EXP for every piece of gold that went into his basically hover sack after the session. So he was in
he was then treating the rogue as the scout.
Yeah, well, that's the thing too. He was because of how the rules are written, he's incentivized to not share treasure.
No, he's not. He's incentivized to be the scout.
No,
you don't be the first one into every room.
I misexplained. No. And
okay, sorry.
No, you got EXP by the end of the session. You got dished out your player EXP. The rogue got 2 EXP for every piece of treasure that he got, as in by himself, as in in his possession at the end of the session. So
okay. So if min-maxing, you would want him to be the one. You would basically want him to be the item holder.
Yeah, and there were old. Well, that's the thing too.
Wait, but you still have carrying limits in 2nd edition, right?
Yes and no. If you had bags of holding, bags of holding were super generous. Also, gauntlets of ogre power way stronger. So in old,
wasn't a belt at that time?
No, shut up. There were two different ones. There was gauntlets of ogre power, and there was a belt of giant strength. Gauntlets of ogre power gave you strength of 18 over 100, just flat out. If you had 4 strength as a baby and as 4 strength as an adult, you put on gauntlets of ogre power, your strength is now 18 over 100. And
okay, I don't understand this 18 over 100. I understand 18, but 18 over 100?
Dude, I'm telling you, 2nd edition was so fucking weird. Strength had more ability modifiers than any other score. Because there was...
I think Gary Gygax really liked the jocks, didn't he?
Okay, so... there were different levels to an 18 strength. You could have 1 through 17 strength, and then when you got to 18, shit got weird. You got to 18 strength, and then there's 18, and then there's 18 and then you rolled a percentile on fucking top of that. And that percentile dice ranged from 1 to 100, and certain segments got bonuses to strength.
Got it. Okay, that's what you mean by the 18 over 100. So it's 18 plus your percentile roll.
Yes, and then there was 19. There was 19 strength, and you couldn't get 19 strength unless you either rolled 18 over 100 and then got a racial bonus, or you got a belt of giant strength. And the belts of giant strength were graded based on what giant you got. So Hill Giant, strength of 19. Storm Giant, like strength of 25. You know what I mean? And there wasn't like a simple formula either. You didn't have pluses. He like meticulously statted out every single strength level. Like 18 strength and 19 strength, totally different animals. 19 strength, 20 strength, way fucking different. You had to resort to the rules all the goddamn time. And the and
trust me, as a tabletop player, yes, I understand having to go and consult the holy tomes. And I don't mean tome, I mean tomes.
Yeah. No, it was fucking wild. And the way, and again, the way XP was delivered out, it was totally anti-player. And it was very much DM versus player.
Well, no, it really seems like it set out specific roles for every kind of class. It said, you must play this way, and if you do, we will reward you. That's what it sounds like.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So, like, as somebody pointed to, sorry, not someone, is it Takiris?
Yeah.
Or Takiris?
Takiris is
Do you
fine.
pronounce the H or no? Is it a silent H?
The name is like I
won't say tack because I'm tack, so screw you.
It's a play on words of Tiamat, sorta. It's like Tiamat and another goddess of death that he combined. It's a weird name.
Okay, but either way, so with Iris, as he's pointing out with fighters, like the whole idea is that you get XP based on the final kills. So in the min-maxing way, that just means that you're trying to fish for those final blows. But the way that it seems is fighters must be in the combat. That's how they get their XP. Rogues, on the other hand, they must be the scouts. That's how they get their XP. And it is limiting. It is extremely role limiting because you wouldn't have, like, if we look to 5th edition, you have so many different kinds of rogues. Of course, you have the assassin style, which would it would be then competing with a fighter for final blows, for instance. But you also have like the scout. You have the base rogue in general, which is very good at finding out what the hell is ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
Although you could also just bring a divination wizard and just shit on everything a rogue could do.
Right, but like, but all this, again, you get the idea. It's based on like you're directly affecting player behavior by basing by basing your rewards.
It's Pavlov's.
Yeah,
it's Pavlov's rogue.
I think that's not correct. Pavlov, no, that's not correct. But
yeah, it rewards you for a very particular kind of play. Yes.
Yeah, and so like these old songs are based on that. Yeah.
Well, Pavlov they reward you every time you have the bell, and then it salivates. So every time that you're going to be exploring every room, you're hoping it's a treasure room. That's what I'm getting at.
Okay, I'm gonna play a song for you. This is my favorite D&D song.
This song is honestly inspired by Ali Gertz's.
Oh, it's literally the first choice.
Which is a very sweet and charming song. Probably because she's probably in real life a very sweet and charming person, and in real life I'm not. So my song is, not. It's called Best Game.
Well, have you ever heard Roll a D6?
I love that song. We'll play that next. Okay. The song is so funny.
It was the best game ever.
I think I've heard this.
The traps and riddles were so clever.
I met this guy.
Hardly any of our party even died. Except for George, but he deserved it. He kept doing really dumb shit when we split his magic items up. I swear to God, he almost cried. And when he came back in the game with his new gnome thief mage assassin, we took all his stuff again and sold him as a slave. Best game ever.
It's been outlawed by Megan that I can't play rogues anymore.
This was the best game ever. I took his set of +4 leather. Then we hopped on board the plot train, let it take us for a ride. But then George came back, and this time he was a druid who refused to leave the forest and always tried to start a fight. And that's exactly what he did with this poor farmer on the outskirts of the town, who turned turned out to be a god in disguise. Best game ever! Cause George's druid's head got severed, and when he came back in the game, we were all going through this cave to slay a dragon. But this time he was a barbarian who hated both our magic users, but he had a sword of magic flames, and when we reached the dragon's lair, he argued tactics for an hour till we fed him to the dragon.
Yeti.
And we beat it in 3 rounds. Best game ever! Best game ever!
I know, I'm gone. But, like, this song, like, gives me nostalgia, too.
Yeah, no, I think of dumb shit I've done in campaigns.
This is, like, so like our high school games. It's like everyone's a fucking asshole to each other. Like, I love modern D&D. I do. I love modern Pathfinder. It's so good. But there's something missed about, like, high school asshole D&D. Like, high school asshole D&D is everyone fucking each other over or, like, bullying one particular kid because they just did weird shit.
I mean, that's Strixhaven right now, but, like...
Right, but, like, I don't like bullying anybody. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's like discovering your fucking...
We know too much.
It's like discovering your sexuality for the first time. It's like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Come on, I can't be the only one thinking this.
No, I think I found mine pretty quickly.
I guess I thought I was ace until I was like fucking 18, man, like, or 16.
No, I had early on because of like how my grandfather and father was. I was just like, no, I need to find a good woman. 10 relationships later, I think I found.
I wanted
got my drink
now. You have your drink?
I wanted nothing to do with girls when I was younger.
That's great. I'm out of that gin, but it doesn't mean I couldn't grab a second one. I think I've got one that's like monkey finger. I think that's what it's called.
I'm gonna do the last verse. This is the best verse.
Ah, we see the H. Got it.
And as we wound down the adventure back in town inside the tavern, George was there as a half-elf, half-orcish monk illusionist. And as we counted out our treasure, he insisted on attempting to seduce the barmaid, laughing as she cried and raised her fist. Till we stood and picked our weapons up, and as he died he swore he would never play this game with us as long as he lived. Best game ever! Saved a barmaid, slayed a dragon, got some treasure, raised a flagon, and we split up some XP, and we will never have to deal with George's bullshit in another game again. That is, at least until next week, because he is the DM's brother, and his mom won't let us game here in their basement anymore unless we say that he can play. And yeah, I know you had to be there, but I swear to all that's holy, victory was never sweeter than it was today. Best game ever.
Bro, I should not feel nostalgic at this song, but I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stuart, I actually have to ask you about a particular situation involving DM, as you are I won't even say forever DM, because you're actually starting to get to play again.
Yeah.
So I'll say eternity DM.
Yes.
Because that just sounds really cool.
It does.
Okay. So I actually had to help Phoenix with a certain situation, because she's playing in a game with a new DM.
Okay.
And I will tell you right away, the game died.
Okay.
Because they realized that Phoenix and one other person were the only two people playing, and the DM didn't want to keep it going, but they wanted to entertain Phoenix. And when Phoenix said, hey, not really having a good time anymore, and they went, oh, thank God. But
all right.
One of the things they were having a problem with is that, remember how I said there was only 2 players that were basically playing?
Mm-hmm.
They needed to get to a point where they needed new players. But the characters that were currently about to try to achieve a new thing. So this was my idea I gave to him. I want to spitball it to you and see what you think. Like, what is your honest opinion of it, right? Two players go through...
butt plugs?
Could you...
No, that wouldn't really help the situation.
I'm sorry. This was not on purpose, but I'm drunk, and I phased out for a second. Can you go back, like, 30 seconds?
No, actually, we're about to get to the part. We're actually going to start at this point instead of then. Okay. This is the important part, not the previous part. I was just kind of giving the build up, you know, the setting the scene that really didn't matter. And so they had to assault a keep to let a whole bunch of barbarians through. They're playing an evil campaign. You got that part?
Playing evil campaign, assaulting barbarian keep.
Almost, but that's good enough.
Okay.
The thing is the DM realized they would need to do a whole bunch of work with just those two players, and it would be a really shit situation for all of that to be put on two players, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They didn't know an out, so I gave them this one. You play to a certain point when you feel you can give a cliffhanger, and then you just end it. Everybody plays new characters, and you're in the setting of which that happened. So the players that were already playing are sitting there going, oh shit, what happened to my character? And you have to discover that shit.
That's not bad.
That allows you to bring in new players who then don't need to know about that shit. Because they're playing brand new, they're in the aftermath, which would just technically be a new setting for a campaign, technically. Okay. What do you think about that kind of like way to handle that situation?
Okay, hold on.
Pelio, shut up.
My Taco is getting the foreplay. Okay. So,
Did I lose my mod status?
Maybe, I don't know. Let me check the list.
I think when I timed you out, you lost your
you lost it.
It's so funny. All right, hold on. I think I can get you back.
I can't believe
But no, as someone who is a forever DM, I'm actually curious on what you think of that kind of idea.
It's a cool idea. Okay, so like when it comes to D&D, obviously, like honestly, this comes to everything. This is just basic normal human behavior. When you tell a story, there are 3 different stories being told. The one in your head, the one being spoken, and the one being listened to. The person listening, so your players, have 5 different ideas on what's happening in the story, and 2 of your players have way more information, in the sense that you have now tailor-made a big chunk of your story for 2 players, and to the rest of your players, let's assume 3 others, they now think that they are side characters in certain parts. Now, I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, and I have full confidence that you are capable, or whoever is capable of doing it. I'm just saying...
They were a new DM, which is why I suggested this to them.
Okay. Oh, shit. New DMs? Bro, like, I'm just going to say, like, break your fucking DM cherry with something basic. Like, do not attempt crazy shit as a new DM.
Okay, because, they had been doing a long campaign, and this has been going on for months. And they got to a point where the others had fallen off, and it had just come to 2 players, and they wanted to get to a point where they could introduce new players. And I'm like, you're not going to want to do it when you're hitting the climax of the story.
Yeah, no.
So...
honestly...
So I gave them this suggestion.
You never switch things up when you're hitting the climax.
Hey, some people like that shit. I think it's called edging. Anyways.
I kind of live by a slash and burn. Like, I don't play by that anymore, but I used to be a very slash and burn style DM, where if it doesn't work out, I make a new world.
But this is a way to slash and burn, but you still keep a little bit of what was left. Because once again, then even the players that have been playing there are playing new characters, so it's not like they can utilize the knowledge of what happened previously or anything like that, but the players are going to be interested in what happened.
No, that's true. I'm just, like, you need to figure out a way, though. Like, if you told me that that's what we're DMing, I would then make our 3 new players the main characters for session 1. in the sense...
Oh, of the new one, of course, yes.
Yeah. Session 1 of the new campaign, make your 3 new players main characters, and then, like, have the side character, like, your other 2 guys. They still have this thing going on in the background, for sure, but, like...
Oh, so you think they should play their higher level characters still?
No.
Oh, got it. Okay,
in the sense of, thematically speaking, because, essentially, the only thing the worst crime a new DM can commit is basically playing favorites.
That's why I thought this was a good way to do it, to put everybody back to square one, but keep the previous people interested in what might have happened.
Yeah. I'm currently making an Arena West March campaign for PTU. A West March? Dude, that's the big fuck off, like, 30 to 80 player thing, right? That's what a West March is? Am I correct? Dude, I probably could, but I'm never going to attempt a West... Actually, you know what? Utopus was basically a West March campaign, wasn't it?
Okay, you'll have to explain more a bit about West March so I can make an opinion about it.
If it's what I'm thinking it is, it's a setting where there's like several dozen players and like 1 to 3 DMs sharing notes with each other of what happened.
Oh, this sounds like a political campaign.
I guess.
Yeah, like where you're kind of dealing with the politics of a certain area and such, and it interacts with others. And Vampire the Masquerade does this with like cities within a state.
Yes, Vampire. Spoonie has a great video about his Vampire West March. Actually,
got it. Okay.
Have you ever saved previous character sheets and brought characters back as NPCs for another campaign? You could do that. There's no rule against it. I never used to, but now I do it all the time.
My rogue was turned into an NPC in Megan's campaign.
I used to, again...
I mean, he became the God of Fortune, so why wouldn't he?
Mm-hmm. I used to be very slash and burn as a DN. I never saved any ideas. I was like the Doctor Who of DMs for a very long time.
Yeah, but see, then when what was that writer that wrote for Matt Smith's whole fucking thing, where they had to be serialized instead of just like single entity thing?
Yeah.
I was bitching about this to my parents recently.
Still liked his run.
Oh no, Matt Smith was a great actor, but I think what was the writer? Because he's also the one who wrote the David Tennant, The Silence, the Weeping Angels. That's how he got in. Stephen Moffat.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
No,
he is so bad at writing serialized shit, but holy shit, he's amazing at writing one-offs.
Yeah, I used to be the Stephen Moffat of D&D campaigns. Again, like
No. Uh-huh. You want to write one-offs. He wants to write serialized, so you don't want to be the Stephen Moffat.
Well, the good Stephen Moffat, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because every series he's written has been bad. Like he was the one who tried to do that reboot of the detective. Oh my god, why can't I think of the detective? The most famous detective ever.
Sherlock?
Yes, Sherlock Holmes. He tried to do the reboot with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, no, it sucked. It was terrible.
Yeah, he wrote that, and then he wrote the Stephen Moffat thing, and he wrote a Dr. Jekyll.
Are you parroting like Bomber Guy's essay? Because I remember this essay.
Yes, I believe he went over this as well.
Yeah,
and then it was also because my favorite Doctor is David Tennant.
Yeah,
and that's where I got most of this information from, was just watching the difference, because I was like, David Tennant, you can tune into almost any episode and just be like, oh, this is its own self-contained fucking thing.
Uh-huh.
And then I could do the same for what's that guy who played the elf guy in that one terrible Thor movie?
James Eccleston.
Who was also
Eccleston.
Yes, James Eccleston. His run as the Doctor was fantastic too, because it was the same damn thing. Everything was a self-contained episode. And then technically, if you go prior to that, which was like my parents' Doctor Who, with the guy with the scarf, whose name totally fucking escapes me right now. Every episode of Doctor Who was very self-contained.
Yeah.
And that's the way that you like doing your D&D stuff, it sounds like.
Yeah. I used to. I now. I guess I could probably go back to that, because I'm running 3 different campaigns right now, each in wildly different settings. I mean,
that's the great thing about a Goblin campaign, is you could technically make everyone like that, because you could just be like, every single time you end it with them dying, so that the storyteller is just like And so this new group,
Bro,
and then they go off on their own goblin campaign.
You brought up the storyteller. The storyteller is a Pathfinder character who does shit like that too. He's so
Wait,
neat.
what?
The storyteller is a character you'll meet in Wrath of the Righteous. And he basically has the ability to scry whatever he's holding on to. Like, if you give him an item, he can tell you what the person was thinking when they're writing it and, like, a brief history of, the moment. Like, he's so old that he looks like an old man as an elf, and in Pathfinder, that just doesn't happen. Like, he was there in the beginning, and now he just has this... Yeah, dude, he's so interesting. And you learn his backstory in Wrath of the Righteous. And,
God, you still have to help me create a character for this damn game that I think I'll actually, like, stick with.
Well, what do you like to play?
I literally have the character creator open right
now. I'll open my file and you can see what I'm doing right now, actually.
Okay.
And Lilia, sorry. The concept is a Pokemon League endorsed arena where trainers of any skill level can come in and test themselves with multiplayer run stuff and some large plots run by DMs. So yeah, that's...
Okay, see, this reminds me of Legend of the Five Rings. They had a world campaign that was going on. I say world, but it was mostly just Europe and the US because of reasons. Nobody else knew of the fucking game outside of that. And it was Rokugan or Legends of Rokugan, something like that. I remember this kind of way. Like Vampire the Masquerade does the same kind of thing, which is really neat about it. And it sounds neat of different kind of people just attempting their attempts at the world of, in this case, the arena. But attacking it from different angles because every location will have a different way it attempts. Although there will be some general overlap, obviously, because PTU.
Are you there? You cut out.
I did?
I'm just making sure you're alive.
Here.
Yeah, I'm here.
He's not checking on me. Oh, I
Like
see
I
the
said,
favoritism. I see how this is.
Bro, I've known Takoa for years. He's one of my buddies. Okay, like, and I knew you were listening. I knew you were there. I heard you. And
dude, I have my own tier on Patreon. Where you at, Yeti?
Hey, I've been pushing. Like,
I've been pushing.
Do you see how long it took me just to get the idea in this stream for a Yeti tier?
Oh, here's the thing too.
No, seriously.
You misunderstand.
Go onto his Patreon. There's the Takoa tier. It's fucking hilarious.
No, not only that. You know you're accepted when that shit happens to you. When I just Stuart the fuck out of you, just like I did right there. Like that is pulling a Stuart. Okay, like the doctor says you can't say that anymore, but like. Like I do that shit all the time. I cannot stay on track. I've got mad ADHD. Why do you think I've been into autistic?
So do I.
What the fuck is this map? I've never gotten to something like this.
Why do you think like I'm into autistic girls? Because they understand my shit. Okay. Like.
Okay, no, I've never gotten to a part of the map or the game where a map like this shows up.
You're still in Canabras, okay?
Like most likely, yeah. Fuck it. I mean, I'm about to make a new character and go back through it. So
okay, all right. So here's what I recommend. Like, here's what I'm playing right now. So I'm playing.
Yeah.
I'm playing a paladin. I'm playing an Asamar, and I'm playing Azat. Azada.
Wait, isn't that the dude you said I was like?
Yeah. Oh, it's him. It's him. Okay. Yeah, I'm using his portrait because he's like fucking based and cool.
Hey, I'm glad to know that I'm based in cool.
Yeah, no, you are. So like, this is my guy. He's an Azada touched Asamar, and he took his first several levels in Paladin, but then I became an Azada, and an Azada is basically
one moment.
It's a chaotic good angel. Basically.
Oh, okay. That's not one of the advanced paths. Got it. Okay.
No, it's a chaotic. So this game uses what's called the mythic system. So in mythic paths, you take X number of literature devil. Why did you pass 4 times? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Bro, you couldn't figure out how to do that.
Bugging him to get in here.
So,
no, like, so, because I look at this thing and I see, like, Aldori Sword Lord and those are all the mythic classes, right?
No, mythic is one of 10 paths. Yeah. So, mythic is a system.
Oh, that's trickster and stuff, right?
Yeah, it's basically.
Okay.
It's basically a means. Like, if you take one rank in Mythic, it basically turns your character from Aragorn into Hercules. That's the goal of Mythic Paths.
Okay, demigod or ascending to godhood.
Yes, and there are, I believe, 10 paths in this game. There's Angel, Azada, Aeon...
Swarmlord, I think, is one of them.
Aeon, Trickster, Devil, Demon, and then there's a couple others. There's Legend, Gold Dragon, and Lich.
I thought I remember one involving bugs.
Yeah, Swarm that walks. You could be a Swarm that walks.
Okay, Swarm that walks. That's what it was.
Yeah,
okay.
and you basically, as you gain ranks in that, it's basically a second class on top of your class, but you only get levels in it as you progress in the story.
So what is Aldori Sword Lord and Hell Knight and all of those? Are those just alt paths?
Those are not paths. Those are classes. So you played 3rd edition, didn't you?
Yeah. But I mean, like, it's not something you can choose from the get go. I assume it's
a prestige class.
Yeah. Okay. Prestige class. Okay. Sorry. That's when you were talking about Trickster and I guess Swarm that walks and Gold Dragon. I'm like looking at that, going like, isn't that a prestige class? But you're saying no, that's a mythic, which is a different tier. Remember, I have done very little Pathfinder compared to like 5e or Fate Systems or otherwise.
Okay, so
remember when I made Bad at Crooked Tail, that was my first real foray into Pathfinder, other than some joke things I did.
Okay, so like, yeah, you could have 20 player classes, and I have got 7 levels in Paladin. I've got 8 levels in Dragon Disciple, 1 level in White Mage, and 4 levels in Eldritch Knight. Now, if I were to rebuild this guy from the ground up, I would only give him 6 levels in Paladin and 5 in Eldritch Knight. But basically, you can see his attack down there. He's got 6 attacks per round. And the first one is first one's at plus 38. And to be honest, that's kind of low. I did not optimize him that well.
I assume because of the joking thing about the darkness. What was that? Perfect Dark or not Perfect Dark? What was the thing that you were saying you were being a dick about Phase 2?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Dude, no! This fucker! Okay, there is a creature in this game called the Laughing Darkness. And
Laughing Darkness, that's what it is.
There is no foreshadowing to this thing showing up. You are just in a dungeon, and then there's like a little off-beaten path where there's a bunch of bones on the ground.
Optional boss, got it.
Yeah, Playful Darkness. Fuck that goddamn boss. Because, like, you reach it at like level 8 or 9, like really low in the setting, and you just kind of like, oh, okay, neat new area. You go in there and you just get fucking bushwhacked by this shadow, and it's just called Playful Darkness. It's like, what does that mean? And then he one-shots my goddamn tank and then proceeds to stomp on the rest of the party. Meanwhile, my guy is rolling like 19s and 18s, and he's got like a 42. You have to luck shot this thing. I went in with no buffs. It's basically the shadow. Yeah, no, it's literally what it is.
Shadow.
It is
shadow. The shadow.
It is absolutely. let me find it. Let me find.
That wasn't a terrible movie, by the way.
Playful Darkness Pathfinder. Let me get this.
I want to restat Siremon so bad.
See, okay, wait. Sorry. So Peleos and Redacted point out touch AC, which is why I think of Mad Bomber Alchemist, which is the funniest thing ever, because it's just like, that was the whole thing about Bad at Crooked Tail. I never missed a single shot because it was just like, oh yeah? What's their touch AC?
Shadow.
Yeah, no, touch AC.
The dragon's AC is over 40. Fantastic. What's its touch AC? 5?
Let me see if that's the one. Playful Darkness. Yeah, its class on one of the easiest settings is... Its armor class at one of the easiest settings is 58.
Jesus Christ, what's its touch AC?
Its touch, I can't see. I would have to look it up, and I can't find it. God damn. It's so...
So an alchemist could kill this thing pretty easily, it sounds like.
Until you see its HP.
Oh, okay. What is its HP?
Alright, it's a monstrous...
Redacted's looking up the data for you, by the way.
Go to the wiki. Okay. 19 levels in monstrous humanoid, 12 levels...
Only 1 in Dex. Interesting. So its Dex saves must be terrible, unless it has stupid... Wait, its AC is only plus 34.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
What?
Hold on. Let me find this piece of shit. Playful Darkness. There it is.
Midnight Fane? Oh, that must be where it is.
That's the level. Yeah.
Like laughing.
Ah, 4 there. Okay, one moment. I can help you out.
We need a bad guy called Laughing Darkness, or do you remember that villain I sent you where it's like when you've got the bag of holding, like there's a monster that lives inside and tries to get you. That'd be so cool. Every single night that you fall asleep owning a bag of holding, like, I don't know, roll a D100, and if you get, a certain thing, a nat 1, it comes out at you. That'd be so cool.
Touch healing shreds it.
I can't find it. I can't find it.
Wait, does that mean it's undead?
Okay,
or?
yeah. Okay, so, like, again, the point is, it's so unexpected, and it's it's so out of the fucking way, and there's no foreshadowing. I repeat, they made the cardinal sin. There is no foreshadowing into Playful Darkness. You just find it, and it fucks you. Like,
well, to be fair, so there, like, when it comes to a lot of video games like Super Mario RPG or other things like that, there are a lot of what are quote unquote like secret bosses, and I'm guessing they're trying to treat this one as that. But usually, when it comes to secret bosses, you have to jump a bunch of hoops to find it. This one seems like you stumble upon it.
Yeah, it's an accident.
And then just get your ass kicked. It's kind of like, like Ruby or Emerald Weapon in Final Fantasy VII?
Yeah, kinda. I actually, I think that's it. Is that it, you son of a bitch? Like, it's got greater invisibility on, too. Like, it's not just...
That dude is riding a Triceratops.
I'm assuming that's a ranger of some kind.
Yeah, there it is! There it is! This son of a bitch! 66 AC! 66 armor class, 75 flat-footed.
Well, hopefully you'll catch it flat-footed, so it's 57.
Yeah, look, touch AC, 32! Are you fucking shitting me? A touch AC of 32 with those saving throws? Fuck you! There's probably foreshadowing on some scrap of paper. No one! No! Like... No one's checking that!
Wait, the water elemental in the tutorial. I don't remember a water elemental in the tutorial.
It was, it's in what...
Stuart, show me on the doll where...
You know what? Flip the doll over. Flip the doll over right on the asshole.
All right.
That's where it was.
Stuart.
Yeah.
Stuart, because you're so angry at this, what class should I pay to just fucking demolish this thing when I get to it?
Dude, there's no one that can touch this thing at this level. What level are they in this setting? Hold on. They're at the Midnight Fane, so like what, level 10, level 12? Like, no one can hit the touch AC of 32 at this point. It's immune to half this, immune to energy,
except for
negative...
Harvey Weinstein.
No, it's not offering a moving part.
No, because...
I'm gonna be serious about this.
Because Harvey Weinstein at least had a person that could help him. Like...
Oh yeah, let's see. Magic missile, combat maneuver, grapple, cold negative.
Also, do you notice?
Totally.
Do you notice the permanent greater invisibility on that shit? Sorry, back to you, Yeti.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No. Do you totally gloss over the monster and the bag of holding? Like, that was the coolest thing ever.
You can't put living things. And unliving things that aren't objects.
I know
it's a thing in a book from D&D, and it's not here. Oh well, I think Stuart is about to say something, so I'll just let him.
No, yeah. It's a legend from fucking Strahd, that realm.
Oh God. Oh
No, not Ravenhawk.
No.
Great.
It's something.
One moment. Like I know this one. I have it in my roll 20.
A guy tried to get out of a situation by jumping in the bag of holding, and it ultimately ended up killing him. Because you can't put living things in it.
Ravenloft, thank you. Yeah, Ravenloft, thank you. Yeah, no, there's a legend in the Ravenloft setting called the Bagman. So cool. Called the Bagman, and it's not statted. It's not a creature. It's not anything.
This is the one you were talking to us about.
Yes,
you made a thing about a particular cool concept. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I sent that such a long time ago because I think it'd be so cool if you own a bag of holding every single night, you have to roll like a D100. If you get if you get a nat 1, that type of thing, oh, you got to deal with it. You know, it's coming for you. It would just be.
I would okay, so I wouldn't. All right, if I was younger, I would do it. But like now that I'm a DM that doesn't want to waste my fucking time, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that anymore because I hate random encounters. But like, that kind of like roll a D100, see if it fucks you tonight. That kind of roll just only would work in Ravenloft. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't.
We just finished my campaign for Ravenloft.
It would be a good idea in the Strixhaven setting that it's a monster, you know, mystery monster type of thing.
It would work for a specific. So you don't have to do the 1 out of 100. You just basically set up a Halloween one shot where you deal with it.
Yes.
The same thing you do with the False Hydra. False Hydra is one of those monsters that you set up for one encounter, one time, a thing, because once you've used it, and if people know about it or read up on it, you're never going to be able to use it again.
Mm-hmm.
But that time that you break it out on players that don't know what it is, holy shit, you will scare them. You will scare the ever-loving shit out of them. Mm-hmm. That or they get super frustrated. One of the two.
And Matt just joined us.
Matt,
yeah, I've been here listening to nonsense.
I think I may. I actually think I might raid a friend because I should probably go to bed soon. Unless.
I'm actually curious if people have actually been having fun with this.
No,
they have. They've been sticking around watching.
25 people have, but like I need to wake up early tomorrow and stream again. So I think I probably should go to bed soon. So
or you stream late and then start a little bit later tomorrow.
I can't.
No, let's see. What do you have tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Smash Bros at 12 to 5, and then we've got Strixhaven. We can do Strixhaven, and then after that is You Laugh You Lose. And I'm gonna hard say only Justin can do You Laugh You Lose with me because he can come to my house and do that one with me.
That's fine.
Thursday I think would be more fun with you guys if we could do like scary stories or something. I think that'll be fine if we do Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really want to scare Mad because I know he's a little bitch with it.
Is he a little bitch with like scary? Dude, I'm a little bitch with scary stories. I suck. I suck at scary stories. I watched The Ring and it fucked me up for months. like I'm so bad.
I want to get him to play some horror games like so bad, like Phasmophobia. Oh my god, it'd be because he would have the best reactions.
I was gonna say so there's Phasmophobia, where you don't ever actually get to deal with the ghost. But then I know there's one that people enjoy as well, where it's basically Phasmophobia, but in addition, you also have to cleanse the ghost from the area. I don't remember the name of it, but I could find that again. But it's basically just Phasmophobia plus the last step. Which, I mean, there's that one funny video that people made about Phasmophobia where it was just like, you know, the woman comes home and she's talking about, yeah, so you have this problem. A few of our friends died. They're, you know, downstairs. And goes, so you got rid of it, right? No, I wouldn't go to the basement. Bye.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. This was very fun.
Although that one's a fun one too.
Yep.
I have Devour.
We're gonna continue tomorrow. I'm gonna put the counter, by the way, back to 14 hours. 14 hours? How the fuck did that happen? Was that right? I'll put it back up to 14 hours. Someone remind me because I'm not going to be sober enough for that. So, talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you next time. We're going to raid Martin again because he raided me earlier, so we're going to raid Martin. So, see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye for now.